So this always happens when and then this will have to change to. Okay, I've got me, I think, fixed. I need to fix blue. Well, only me right now. Where's the audio? I gotta move this source up. So basically what happened is so I have a webcam that I use for the cat cam, and for some reason it like defaults to that. I also gotta, okay, for some reason it also deleted the source that was supposed to be you. I think because it does that as soon as you leave the Discord call. I swear I'm a professional. I swear I'm a professional. Here, if I go Discord add source, can you say something, see if that works? Okay, it's not picking it up. Hold on. This is properties. Discord. Okay, say something again.
Hello?
Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. All right.
Okay.
So you missed our entire preamble. I'll have to trim that out in the VOD. Basically, sorry that we're late. I was eating mac and cheese, and I'm excited to play Conquest Lunatic. I think we wasted enough time talking into the void. So sorry about that. Basically, whenever I plug my webcam in, it overwrites my microphone for everything that uses my microphone. I have no idea how to make the programs not do that. But yeah, Blue, do you want to talk a little bit about yourself and your channel while we're doing character creation, while I figure out if I'm short or tall? I think I'll be tall this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I do stuff every once in a while for Fates, mainly Conquest, but occasionally stuff for the other routes too. But sort of like map clears, mainly like demonstrations of certain units or builds and stuff, and full game run coming soon, TM. So depending on your definition of the word soon.
My definition of the word soon is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think you failed my definition.
Damn. Dead channel. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to be here today to watch and talk about Conquest Lunatic.
And to coach me, because I'm playing the hardest Fire Emblem ever made. I almost put that in the
Hardest
title,
ever
but it's
made.
not. I think people have finally like come around on Conquest Lunatic not being the hardest ever made. But it definitely, like, it had that reputation at a point. I should say, this version has some visual mods. Oh, what should we name our Corrin?
Ooh, that's a good question. That was like the one thing I hadn't thought about.
So we have the HD upscale, and there's another mod that'll become incredibly obvious what it is once it becomes a thing. None of them affect the gameplay, they're just presentation based. But yeah, I wanted to make it prettier for everyone. I could just say cringe. I named my last Corrin cringe because I was playing Birthright, and I don't like Birthright.
But we're playing a good game now.
We're reading the story, though. We are reading the story.
Oh, that's true.
I should also say, well, the reason we're doing female Corrin, because I don't know if anyone asked, the reason we're doing female Corrin is just because I let the patrons vote, and they said female Corrin plus Jacob. I'm not, like, a Paladin Jacob believer. I actually like early Felicia better than early Jacob. But, like, I think they're very, very close. Oh, Base! Yeah, we can name her Base because we're not playing Birthright.
Base is true. Oh, so someone in chat asked which games we would say are harder than Conquest. if we're talking highest difficulty, definitely bare minimum Awakening and New Mystery.
Yeah. And you can make the argument Three Houses as well. Both of these games require a lot of outside information to make them easier.
Yeah, I personally have a harder time with Three Houses Maddening than Conquest Lunatic. But that's just me.
Should I give Corin my birthday, or should I make it today so that we get a birthday gift?
I'm
gonna make it today so we get a birthday gift.
Yeah, I usually make it like the day I start the run.
Is clever plus magic?
Yes.
Alright, what do you usually do for Bane? Because I default to unlucky, because I do think it's probably the worst stat in this game, but, like, it's not useless.
It kind of depends. I think if you're just sticking to, like, pure magic, probably just minus strength is best, but unlucky is probably, like, the best outside of that.
What's minus strength? Weak?
It's weak.
And then I've been thinking about what talent. So, like, I like magical Corin. I'm fully Revelations build, so I think Corin is the best unit in the game, because Corin is easily the best unit in Rev. I don't know, you know, there's obviously other units in contention in Conquest, but I do think magical Corin is, like, generally one of the better options. The thing is, as female Corin, so we're marrying Odin, so that we can get Ophelia as our daughter. So we'll have access to Dark Mage through Partner Seal.
Yep.
And we get Friendship Seal with Camilla, which I think is another one that's fairly easy to get. So we do have access to both of the good magical classes without using Corin's talent. I guess the question would be, like, what talent do we want to give Odin if we're not just, like, throwing him aside after we marry him?
Yeah.
Because previously I was like, oh, we'll go Malik so we can pass that down to Ophelia, but apparently you can't. I didn't know that's how the inheritance worked.
Yep. Yeah, Ophelia's just gonna inherit Nor Noble, sadly.
Oh,
yeah,
someone said Diviner for Tone Fair.
Yeah, Diviner is sort of like the would-be one. Other than that, like, I think Oni Chieftain could be really funny.
Oni is like the bulky magic, but like you can just go Dark Knight because it's Conquest, right?
Yeah, though axes are better than swords.
That is true.
So I don't know. Bolt Axe Odin could be funny.
Diviner has access to both, right? Diviner gives access to Oni. Oh no, it's Barasa.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, probably Diviner's like the and also like Basara's not a bad class either.
Since this is my first on the highest difficulty, I'm gonna go with like the tryhard option of like better, not funnier.
That's fair.
And I do not want to turn on Spot Pass. I'm just gonna overwrite the one in Prologue. I was testing. I ran into issues with some of the mods I was testing. I think I've eliminated them, where, like, it made the ground really ugly. I do have to skip this for copyright reasons, but moment of truth. Okay.
Here I go.
I did fix the issue. I should pull up my YouTube poll, because I let, the viewers, not just the patrons, the viewers vote, if we are reading the story. And I believe last time I checked, Read the Story was winning. But let me just pull it up and double check. Community, Tanith poll. Yes, Read the Story. So somebody commented, actually. Somebody commented and said, like, you might see 47% want to read the story, but if you combine the other two options, 53% want you to skip. Which, like, is a good point, but I do think we gotta go with democracy. I think we gotta read the story. Plus, I like making funny voices.
Yeah, voice acting is always fun.
Do you want to join me in voice acting? No pressure either direction.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I'd like to.
All right, who do you want to voice in this scene? We got Hanoka, Random Guy, and Corin.
I suppose I'll bite the bullet and voice Corin.
Okay.
Come on, Beast! We got a lot of work to do!
Wow, Corrin sucks. Never mind, Corrin's not the best unit in the game. Clearly.
I like how they did the premonition thing from Awakening, except here it makes no sense.
And then it makes even less sense to engage. Because, like, here it's supposed to be a dream, at least. Like, if it's the Thebes or whatnot.
Yeah, true.
Beast, what's the matter? You seem distracted. If you're worried, don't be. All your siblings are here with you. The Norians don't stand a chance.
Oh. I'm
I
sorry.
think Corin doesn't even talk in this scene, actually, now that I think about it.
I'm also not going to read out the tutorial. I don't consider the tutorial to be part of the story.
That's very fair, yeah.
Sorry, tutorial stands. Sometimes people vote for things that they think would be funny and absolutely would not watch. I agree, but I don't think that... I typically think that that population is not enough to push something into the majority. Unless it's like a really close vote already. Ooh!
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, well,
Did the game crash?
It did. It did. So I thought I had gotten through that, but I think what we're just gonna do is I'm gonna remove because there was a mod that I thought I'd gotten around the issues, and like everything testing last night, I thought I'd gotten around the issues, and then last minute, when I was preparing for the stream, it caused a crash, so I switched it to something else. And unfortunately, it would appear that that something else also is having issues. I was trying to show off the voice selection mod. It adds, like how SOV has when you select the characters, it adds, like, a little voice line. And it was really cool, and it worked in all of my testing last night. But there was a warning that, like, you know, it could cause crashes for whatever reason. So I was like, oh, okay. And then it caused a crash this morning when we were lining up to prepare for this. Also, shoutouts to Corrin's feet. Not beating the Corrin feet allegations. I had the bottom screen blocking that because I wanted to have something to take that visual space up if my cat wasn't here. It was going to be just like a picture of Corrin. When I was preparing for everything.
Yeah,
but unfortunately it means when the bottom screen's not here, we get Corrin's feet.
Yeah, the voice select mod is, in my experience, pretty finicky when it comes to compatibility with other mods.
So it's actually the only mod I had installed. The texture thing is not a mod, or at least it's not like in the mods folder. It's Citra loading custom textures. But regardless, I think I'm just gonna go with no mods.
Yeah.
For safety
voice
reasons.
It's also just finicky in general.
It is loading the textures, by the way. Like, that's why there's such a break. I'm sorry for the blank point. But yeah, I guess the upside is I can look at other mods, since the voice acting one isn't working. And, because I hadn't been putting other ones in because they overlapped with the files.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
like
this should now be working.
I uninstalled...
There we go.
For myself, I uninstalled the voice select mod recently because it was incompatible with the fixed growths mod.
I do have to now remake my custom Corrin. We'll be fast about it. Butterfly, pink hair. We go with that. Tattoo. Sure, voice doesn't matter. And we're based, right? Yeah, we're based.
Yes.
B-A-S-E-D. Yes, I'm fine with people seeing it through wireless. 811. Smort. Smart? Clever. And weak. And then we said, what is it, Diviner? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized, like, we didn't even need to redo that because I could have just loaded the save. Now both, see, this is the thing, is I'm now being a centrist, because both the story skippers and the story lovers get what they want. We read the story and then we skipped it. I'm on my centrist arc.
Okay.
So you're going to voice based, I guess, just through the whole game. You've now committed to the Corrin.
Yeah. Nobody wants to do it, but somebody has to.
I mean, it could be worse. Is it the same issue? This is the same spot. It just froze. Uh-oh. This might be textures. This might be the texture. It's the textures. Oh no. Oh no. It worked last night during testing! It worked last night during testing!
This is unfortunate.
This is very unfortunate. Hold on 1 second. We will briefly do the technical difficulties. I stayed up way later than I should have last night because I was testing everything. I'm so sad. Okay, open custom textures location. Let's get rid of this.
Yeah, Citra loves
Citrus
Citra,
nitrate collapsing. Yeah, so the other thing is that, like, I'm playing on the most up-to-date version of Citra, but I actually think the most up-to-date version of Citra is, like, worse than normal.
Yes.
And I wish that I was playing on the older one, that I unfortunately got rid of and I don't know how to get back. Okay, it's reloading now. Fingers crossed. I think I got rid of the texture that it will be showing when it zooms in like that, and if that doesn't solve the issue, then we'll just delete all the custom textures. Citra crashed. Yeah, we've crashed Citra twice so far. 20 minutes into the stream and we've crashed Citra twice. Sorry about that, y'all. My cat has also disappeared from the cat cam, so we can look at Corrin again.
I think Citra just doesn't like Ryoma. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it very much could be. If Nightly breaks, try Citra Canary. Unfortunately, I don't have Canary downloaded, and because Citra is made by the same people as, I think it was Yuzu, was the bad Switch emulator. It was... Unfortunately, it's hard to find. Thank you, everyone, for your patience in sticking with us. I would also crash if I had to look at such a nothing character. Which one, Ryoma or Xander?
I mean, it could apply to either.
It could apply to a lot of people. I mean, so, like, I know a lot of people, like, shit on, Fate's, like, story and character, and I'm not gonna say there's not a reason for it. It is definitely, like, it's definitely the worst, of the Fire Emblem stories, but I think that the Fate's haters exaggerate just how much worse, Fate's story is than other Fire Emblem stories.
Yeah, I agree. It's...
Oh, she's gone. She was here and then she's gone.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm in this, like, when in discussions with Fate's story where I'm like, I don't want to defend it because I don't think it's good. But at the same time, like, I don't think it's so much worse than the rest of the series.
Are we crashing again? Oh my lord!
I think maybe getting rid of some of the textures but not all of it is messing it up.
I just got rid of all the textures.
Okay.
Okay. I am. This stream is not. Oh no! Oh, I was supposed to disable those before you pull it up because it causes issues if you don't. Oh, it's gonna look so ugly now. It's gonna look so ugly now. During testing last night, I got used to the during testing last night, I got used to the pretty textures.
Yeah, hopefully it can be fixed up in between streams.
So now it like looks super ugly to me.
No. Also, someone in chat says Conquest is what makes Fate's story bad because of how stupid Corrin is written in it. I disagree only because Revelations exists.
I mean, I know that there's a lot of people who defend Birthright Story as being the best one. And I think that that's just because it's, like, the most boring.
Yeah.
But, like, Birthright Story is not... I would not say it's, like, good, or even... I wouldn't say it's the best, I think it's just bad in a different way.
Yeah.
We skip Ryoma just in case.
I mean, I would argue that being bad because it's boring is worse than being bad because it's bad most of the time.
At least I can laugh at the story of Revelations. Birthright, they just go on and on and on. I think that's the other problem. It's like, it's a very verbose story.
Yeah.
Damn it, their reinforcements have arrived. I'll go scout out how many there are. Takumi, Sakura, stay with Based.
Yes.
Would you like to be Mr. Pineapple?
Yeah, I'll take Takumi. Understood.
Yes.
Yes, good idea.
Keep it together.
Hang in there, Based. The Norian Royals are no pushovers. We'll have to work together to beat them. As the eldest, I guess you're in charge. Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Are you hurt, Based? Here, let me heal your wounds. We do now need to do the meta play of...
We must defend.
Oh, do you want to be Yukimura or should I?
You can go ahead.
Comrades, do not let them cross this line. We must defend Hoshido. He's Russian now because he started a sentence with comrades. I don't make the rules. That's just the rules.
Oh no.
Oh no, an enemy.
It's an ambush. Sakura, stay back. You aren't equipped to fight.
Come on.
Takumi, Based, I'm counting on you two. Work together to defeat the soldier.
So this is the meta play. Oh, we're gonna skip because it's tutorial. This is the meta play, is we attack the Takumi first, and then Corrin second.
Need a hand? Be careful.
Because now Corrin gets kill experience and gets a free level up. Does that mean Corrin is an Ike archetype? Gets a free level up in the prologue?
Does this... I also don't understand. This is the funny thing about this being a dream, is like the experience carrying over to real life.
Based, Takumi, good work fighting off that ambush.
You were amazing, Based.
That went well.
This one's you.
That went well. Probably because someone gave you good advice. And you're welcome, by the way.
Come on.
No time to talk. Let's see how Ryoma's doing.
Citra crashes as soon as it hears Ryoma's name.
Are you all right?
Ryoma, are you alright?
Yes.
I'll be fine.
Oh, go for it.
Oh. I'm glad to see you're all safe. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way. I want you to get rid of them. Based, I'm counting on you to keep Hinoka and the others safe.
You're not hurt, are you?
Based, thank the heavens we found you, and that you're alive and well. Quickly, come join us. Your family has come to take you home where you belong.
Not on my watch.
Quiet, Norian filth. Based is my sister and a princess of Hoshido.
Silence!
On the contrary, Based is my sister and a princess of Nor.
Oh.
Okay, which one of us is sinking to this level? I can do it. I'm practiced in these voices.
Go
I do
ahead,
them
yeah. I'll take the other two siblings.
Based, I was worried about you. Don't ever wander away from me again.
You have the devil's own luck.
I'm glad you're okay, Based. You must have the devil's own luck.
Yay!
Yay, we got our sister back.
Oh, I just realized we're mirroring each other with the
Scum.
siblings. Because you're doing Leo, I'm doing Hinoka, you're doing Elise, I'm doing Sakura, and then it goes in reverse for the other two.
Oh yeah, neat.
We accidentally built the themes into the voice acting.
Norian scum. First you kidnap her, now you lie to her? Based is my sister, not yours.
No.
Oh, right, this is me. You are mistaken. Based is my sweet little sister. You may not have her.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled by their words. You belong with your true family in Hoshido.
Come back.
We have loved you and raised you since you were a child. Come home, little princess. We can live as a family once more.
Come to Hoshido, Based.
No, Based, nor is your home. Reminder that Ryoma knows Korin has no blood ties to him.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh yeah, the sort of like dating sim thing overwrites that.
Literally just lying.
This isn't because I have to skip the actual videos, but this is just CG, right? I know
Yeah,
Nintendo
it is
flags the videos, especially if they have "You Are the Ocean's Gray Waves" in them. Fuck it, I've seen Nintendo flag like people singing "You Are the Ocean's Gray Waves" like just karaoke.
Time to wake up.
Okay,
Yeah.
who wants to be Flora?
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and take the sisters.
Okay, I'll be Jacob then.
Yeah. Time to wake up, Lady Based.
Oh God, Felicia jump scare.
Holy shit.
Wake up!
Hey, wake up, Lady Based. Up and at 'em. What are you talking about? It's still dark outside.
Listen well, princess. It may be dark, but it is indeed morning. You have practiced today. Hello, everyone. It's Casually Jacob. I have taken the liberty of readying your armor and pounding out the dents.
Hey, that's an insult to casual Jacob.
It is. Actually, I know Jacob hates this character, so I'll give this Jacob a different voice. Your brother is a fearsome opponent, is he not?
Oh.
Fine. Still not completely awake, though.
Is that so?
Oh, we can help you with that. Felicia, would you please assist me?
Oh, right, this is where they use their
Yes.
frost magic, right?
Yeah, for like the one time in the plot. Sure thing.
That's Revelations Erasure. They use ice magic there, and then they use fire magic. Flora uses fire magic in Birthright to kill herself.
Well, who could forget about that one? Cold. I'm awake. I'm totally awake now.
Don't underestimate me.
That's how we deal with sluggabeds in the Ice Tribe. Trust me, I know. I wish I could have finished the dream I was having, though.
Interesting.
Interesting. Do tell, what kind of dream was it?
Casual Jacob hates professional Jacob. True.
This Jacob is way too professional. Yes, that is accurate. He's
It
like
was-
obsessed with getting butlering right.
Yeah. It was strange. Some people who looked like Hoshidans kept calling me their sister. But all of my brothers and sisters are here in Nor. Lady Based, perhaps we should talk about your dream another time?
Good luck out there.
It's time for you to get going, milady. Prince Xander is waiting for you.
Also, as soon as we get access to the options menu, I'm turning off the little, like, hello, hi, stuff that pops up, because it's getting in the way of our actually good voice acting. We are the professionals here, not the people who were paid, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I'm impressed.
That's our sister for you. You won't beat the strongest knight in Nor by sleeping all day, Based.
Is that all?
Giving up so soon, Based? I expect more of you. You are a princess of Nor. Pick up your sword and try again.
Big brother.
But Xander,
Listen,
We train like this so we can defend ourselves from our enemies. Father has been tracking your progress. If you can't land a hit on me today, he may never permit you to leave the northern fortress. Ever.
What? Did he really say that? That's insane.
let's do this.
Motivated, are we? Then use that fire to best me in battle, little princess. If you would see the outside world beyond the view from your window, defeat me. Prove that all the time I've devoted to training you has not been in vain.
Let us begin.
So this is the point where we lose turns. Unfortunately, LTC compromised because we gave ourselves minus strength. We lose turns.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well,
I think this is the
way
slowest
you
clear
gain
possible, right? You have to give yourself like plus defense and not minus strength.
Yeah, or plus HP as well.
Yeah, because then you can afford to skip the heal. But here, like, not only do we need to heal, I think we're gonna need to heal multiple times.
Yeah.
Good.
Or you only have to heal the... Oh, yeah, because you pick minus strength, actually. It's funny.
Because, like, 9 plus 9 is 18, and then the initial 7, from when he had his personal active, right? So,
Yeah.
we're doing long-term count. This is the lowest... Holy shit! Okay!
Ooh, not bad, not
I mean,
bad.
no speed, but still.
No.
What's his personal skill? When he's at full HP, I think it is, right? Yeah, plus 2 to damage taken, minus 2 to damage taken by foot. Like, yeah. So plus 2, minus 2 at full HP. So that's why we dealt 7 the first time.
Yeah. Someone asked in chat if anyone's ever used Hinata's kid. I've used Yusame once.
That's Pickle Boy, right?
How could I be so
Yeah, it
careless?
was Azura as his mom, which was actually nice because it was like having Hannah later, but with like actually good bases.
I'm having PvP flashbacks to Hana.
Yeah,
Extraordinary.
PvP Hana's fun.
Oh, right, this is me. Sorry. Well done, Based. You're getting stronger every day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Xander. I couldn't have done it without your tough love.
No.
I disagree. I believe you have natural talent. Someday, you could be the greatest warrior in all of Nor.
No.
Now you're just teasing me.
Listen.
Oh, you know me, Based. I never joke about serious matters. I mean what I say. You could be the one to bring light to our kingdom so long shrouded in darkness.
Big brother.
Xander,
Ah,
typical. You know that true strength is more than simple swordplay, right?
Leo.
Leo, he didn't mean...
Calm yourself, little brother. You really are competitive to a fault. As I've always said, you're a talented mage with formidable magical abilities.
Well, just remember that pointy metal sticks are not the only path to power.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me of something I've been meaning to tell you, Leo.
What?
Something important enough to derail this conversation.
Well,
Well, your collar's inside out.
Yeah.
What?
It would appear as if someone got dressed while still half asleep.
Ah.
No, why didn't you say something earlier?
Sorry, Leo. But that sort of thing is what makes you so very lovable.
So every time Leo levels magic, his collar gets longer.
I want to see that mod. I want to see that mod.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, here they come. We're gonna get the line that everyone rightfully criticizes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you alright, Based? Did you get hurt at all during practice? If you did, let me know right away, so I can take extra special care of you.
Big sister.
I'm perfectly fine, Camilla. As always, thanks for your concern.
Hey!
I was worried about you too, Based. I know, Elise. You wouldn't visit me all the time if you didn't care so much, right? Do you like it when I visit?
Yes.
Of course. I'm not allowed to leave this fortress, so visits are all I look forward to.
Yay!
Yay! I'm glad to hear that. Same time, my sister makes me so happy. Ah! Damn, Elisa's strong.
So much.
Well, that's why she goes Wyvern.
Brew. I love you so much. Love you more than anything in the whole wide world.
Whoops, I accidentally skipped the line. I guess we don't have to read it. Well, I for one think cheer is a good compliment to this gloomy kingdom, Leo.
Everyone.
Well said, Camilla. Every one of you is so dear to me. You've all been so patient and kind since I lost my Wait, I don't remember. Wait, she had her memory and then she forgot it?
I think it's that, like, she lost it as a baby or something.
Oh, I guess. The way she says it makes it sound like a recent occurrence.
I know,
Huh.
like, her memories get unlocked when she sits on the throne, right?
Oh, true, kinda.
So, like, I
It's
think
like
they
a
need to...
a dragon.
Yeah.
I don't even mind being quarantined when I'm with you.
Whoa, COVID reference?
I'm so grateful to have you all.
We are grateful to have you as well. But Based, I have some...
Hey.
Let me tell her, Xander. We have wonderful news, Based. Father asked us to take you back to the capital.
Huh?
Really? Does that mean...
Yes.
Yes, it means you can finally leave the drafty fortress. You must have been so lonely all this time, separated from the rest of the world. But now you'll be free!
Oh, wow.
True, even when she gets her memories back, she still doesn't remember Silas.
Oh, right. I guess
Poor
he's just,
guy.
like, so unmemorable. Bland SMF.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It really is. Thanks, Elise. Wow, I'm finally leaving this place. Maybe now I can join you all as a soldier fighting for Nor.
Now then,
There will be plenty of time for us to discuss the details with Father. Let us depart. And now we get the first chapter that's, like, actually affected by the difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh, right, no, we have another long-ass scene. It's so verbose. This story is so verbose.
I'm so happy for you.
I hear you can finally leave the fortress. You must be very happy, Lady Based. Gunter has asked me to go with you in the capital so I can look after your horses.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it. I'd miss you if you weren't coming along too.
Lilith, all the horses ready?
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Everything is ready, and the horses seem excited for the trip. They're probably very fond of Lady Base, probably from all the time in the stables.
True.
Our base does love animals. Such a kind-hearted soul. Why, she even nursed an injured baby bird back to health one time.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh.
Lilith, is something wrong?
No.
oh, no, it's nothing.
Isn't it obvious, Base? Lilith is so sad because she's gonna miss you.
Huh?
Miss me? But she's coming with us. Oh, right. Well, then I bet she's sad because she won't have you all to herself anymore. You've always been especially fond of our sister, haven't you, Lilith?
Oh,
Listen up.
As gripping as this all is, we should be on our way. We mustn't keep Father waiting.
yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Understood?
Flora, you and Felicia will remain here to watch over the fortress. Jacob and I will accompany Lady Baste. We may be gone for some time. Take good care of the place.
Yes.
Of course. You may rely on us.
Good luck out there.
Safe travels, Lady Baste.
Understood.
Thank you. I hope to see both of you again soon. Just not here.
Alright, now we have the actual first chapter affected by difficulty. Only took us 40 minutes to get here. 2 crashes, 40 minutes.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. I will test to see, like, what textures are causing the crashes in between streams and see if we can get at least, like, the portraits to work. 3 crashes, actually.
Oh, true.
Like, the portraits and the fonts, I think, are the 2 that I would most like to look better. Because the upscaling does enough. I've it upscaled 4 times, and that does enough on, like, the models that they look pretty good.
Yeah.
You've come a long way.
Alright, which one of us gets to be
Garen.
Big Daddy Garen?
I suppose I'll go ahead and take him.
Okay.
I see you made it here safely, Baste.
Yes.
Yes, Father. Long have I wished to see you and visit Castle Krakenberg again. I feel like I'm dreaming.
No.
It is only thanks to your diligence that you are here. I am told that you are now a warrior almost on par with Xander. You finally possess the strength to be an instrument of Nora's power in the world.
Father.
But, Father, will she be alright outside of the fortress?
Yes.
I worry about that as well. Isn't it dangerous for Base to live outside the fortress's magical barrier?
Listen.
I appreciate your concern, but I earned my way here, and I'm ready to fight.
Now.
Based, as you know, Nor is at war with the eastern kingdom of Hoshido.
Yes.
Yes, Father, I've heard as much. We of the royal family are descendants of the ancient gods, the first dragons. As inheritors of that divine strength, we conquer those who oppose us with ease. One who learns to wield that power can destroy an entire army of common troops. Xander, Camilla, and Leo have already shown that they possess this power. Oh, that's why they're pre-promotes. I see. I understand now. I expect no less from you.
I think it's so
Yes.
weird that the birthright kids are not pre-promotes other than Ryoma.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it's also just following with the general thing of like the Norian cast just generally being stronger.
Yeah.
I am aware of your expectations, Father. And I have trained every day to become more like my siblings. You show promise, but you will need a suitable weapon in order to serve Nor.
This doesn't look suspicious at all.
Yeah. Wow. This is Ganglari, a sword infused with magic from another world. This sword at your side, you will crush the Hoshidan army with ease.
Thank you.
Thank you for this generous gift, Father.
Generous indeed.
Now.
Now, let us see you put that sword to its proper use. Bring out the prisoners.
Sir!
Yes, sire.
Huh?
Prisoners?
Okay, I think... Can I vote Rinka and Kaze?
Yeah.
Listen well.
These are prisoners from our most recent skirmish with Hoshida. I want to see your power with my own eyes. Use that sword to strike them down.
Oh, never mind. They don't have
Allow me
voice
to join
lines.
you.
And this is, I think, just tutorial, so we skip that.
Oh.
And that is also tutorial.
Also
Now-
tutorial.
Do we want to... So I know that, like, the quote-unquote meta strat is to, like, run up this side and ignore the healing tile.
Yeah.
Do we want to at least try the healing tiles? Because I've done Prologue Lunatic quite a lot, because I've done Lunatic Rev and Lunatic Birthright.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's not impossible to huddle up in the healing tile area.
Yeah. I prefer going down the side, although it does change a little bit, I think, if you have Felicia or Jacob. I think. But you can do it
Yeah.
with both.
I
Remain
tend
focused.
to have Felicia just because I like Felicia more. Which makes, like,
Same,
the
yeah.
side strategy a little bit harder to pull off.
Oh,
if
do we
if I
want to go
epically
and,
fail here... What's up?
Do we want to head into the options and change like the game speed?
Oh, right. So combat animations on, other animations off, game speed, fast. What is the other? It's the voice acting thing.
Auto cursor or whatever.
Story voices off, and where's auto cursor?
It's like somewhere in the middle. Cursor memory.
Cursor memory starts each turn with the cursor where you left it. Yeah, okay. That's what we
There we
want.
go.
Alright, I think we put Gunter here. And Based here. And just let
Oh, that
Jacob
seems
chill.
good. Yeah,
'Cause of
Jacob
weapon
can do
triangle.
whatever.
Like, there is a sword user. A ninja shuriken may not cut deep, but it can sap you of your strength. Your death need not come all at once.
Is there a plan?
Jacob pre-split and Felicia post-split is optimal. I think that that's for the, specifically for the, like, train everyone. Oh!
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Okay,
I mean, it didn't
matter,
matter, but, like, holy shit!
Technically optimal since Jacob gets experience for that.
But yeah, I think that's specifically for, the train everyone run. I don't think that that's, I mean, Blue, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the switching servants is generally considered to actually be optimal outside of specific challenge runs where you want to get them both experience. Because, it means that your early servant will be at, like, a lower level, right?
I mean, it depends on what you mean by, like, optimal. I like doing it, particularly in the case of, like, of doing Jacob first. Like, if I'm taking Jacob first
Yes, I
after
did
the
it
back
right.
split, right? But, like,
Mhm.
I still want to use Lucha later. It's not, like, necessary, really, ever, but it can be helpful.
I also think, like, I'm of the opinion that the Jacob versus Felicia trait is more about your personal preference. I don't think either of them, are, like, strictly better. They both are just good at different things.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
get another miraculous save? If we get
That'd be very
two...
funny.
No, okay. I mean, we got one. We got the clip, right? Like, that's becoming a YouTube short. Everyone knows that.
True.
Allow me to join you.
Why are you attacking the person who can counter instead of the person who can't?
Your flank is open.
I guess technically making room for Rinka, but like...
Yeah, these guys I don't think have, like, the... These guys just have the regular Fates AI, not the Conquest AI, so I'm not as knowledgeable on that.
Behold the might of the Flame Tribe!
Let's go.
I did Rinka as my Dark Souls 0, like, level 1 character. Just because, like, your best weapons in that run are 11. Can Jacob deal 8? Yes. Okay. So I think we do this. Because I think even without Jacob there, Corin lives because she doesn't get doubled. Or sorry, Based lives.
Yeah.
So I think we set up this kill with Gunter and then have Jacob get the kill.
Yeah. Yeah, I generally prefer Felicia. Mainly because, like, I just don't like investing a lot into the servants. And if you're not doing high investment stuff, Felicia is just generally better in their class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I also like her aura better than Jacob's aura.
Yeah.
If I'm just doing
Demo's
foreign
yeah,
stuff.
generally is going to help you more. Although...
Oh, I meant her
That's
personal
nice.
skill. Like the... Ooh!
Oh,
okay,
personal
Jacob
skill,
Jacob
yeah.
does not want to fall off.
Damn.
It's
Yeah,
I guess it's not technically an aura, it's like just for Corin. But I like Felicia's better. Just because it's like more what I like.
I prefer Jacob's or Felicia's personal, but even like in the early game, I prefer Demoiselle versus John CM most of the time.
John TM's good for Wyvern Elise, and I guess if you're doing Nyx things, and then like
yeah,
once
it makes Nyx a little more reasonable.
7. I guess it kind of just makes sense to get this kill with Jacob.
I'm with you. I can help too.
Yeah.
You'll pay for this.
Personals are my favorite feature to come out of Fates. Me too.
Yeah. Personals are really cool.
I'm glad that they've, like, for one feature for them to make basically evergreen, I'm glad that it was personals. I think personals are, like, a really cool story gameplay integration. I love Fate's pair-up, but I don't think that it needs to be in every game. But I will be genuinely disappointed if the next, like, non-remake game doesn't have personals.
Yeah.
So, this is how it ends.
Phew. They're really tough, aren't they? Hope all Hoshidans aren't this strong. Don't just stand there, idiot girl. Finish them. But, Father, they're beaten. You want me to execute helpless prisoners? You dare question me? I order you to kill them. No, it's wrong. I won't argue the point any further.
Fireball!
Gods.
I like how he's got just sort of the force palm. What difficulty is this? This is Lunatic. Hmm?
Beast, what are you...
Unbelievable.
You would defy me directly, Based?
Father, please forgive her. She doesn't yet understand our situation.
Fine. Xander, you kill them. If anyone gets in your way, kill them too.
Ugh.
Do it. Kill them all.
Personals kind of lost their impact in 3 houses. I disagree. I think there's some units who are, like, very defined by their personal skills. I don't think, like, a personal skill needs to be the only important part of someone's kit. And, like, I think there's definitely more impactful personals per capita in Fates than there are per capita in 3 houses. But, like, there's units in Fates whose personals kind of are nothing burgers. A lot of the Birthright cast. A lot of the Birthright cast is that way. Stand down, Base. If you don't, I will be forced to.
No, Xander. I won't let you do this.
Oh, he has a shield on his arm. I never noticed that. Why do you refuse, Based? Do you know the Hoshidans are our sworn enemies?
This just means Hero Xander is canon. I know, but this is different. These people can't fight anymore. Why not show mercy?
Please, Based, don't fight him. My dear, sweet Based.
No. Leo, what should we do? Why does this fall to me?
Because you have to make all of the hard decisions in the story, Leo. That's the meme, right? Like, Leo always does the stuff.
It's so true that they made him the main character of the manga.
The funny thing is, in Cypher, there was the last expansion of Cypher had like a new card for every lord in the series, and so it was sort of like IS deciding who they considered to be lords, right? And Leo was the only non-Corrin character to be considered a lord in that series. From Fates. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so funny. He even solves problems for you in fucking Birthright.
Yep. He kills Zola and Iago in every route, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. And
he
he's the
sees-
only one who finds out about Vala. Oh no! I said the word.
Well, unfortunately, my co-host of the stream has vanished.
I'm back.
Father. Oh, that's good. Father, I have dispatched our enemies on behalf of my soft-hearted sister. I only ask that you would be merciful in your punishment of her. Enough. We'll consider the matter later.
Returning to Vala. Yeah, I'm a Gunter archetype. I'm a Gunter archetype now.
Leo, how could you? They were beaten. There's no reason to execute them. Greed. Now hush. Leo, did you...
Enough, both of you. The battle is over. Mark my words, Base. One day an act of kindness may be the death of you.
Perhaps, but if I'm kind, I will die without regrets.
Well said. Guard, I would examine the prisoner's belongings. Bring their remains to my quarters. Yes, your highness.
Leo, your spell...
Was only enough to weaken them, yes. I should have followed a father. Oh wait, no, that's you. I thought I was Xander, sorry.
You're good. It was only enough to weaken them, yes. Should have followed Father's orders. But Camilla and Elise always make such a fuss when I do anything to upset you. Thank you, Leo. I'm sorry for teasing you about your collar. You can repay me by not mentioning it again. That was great, brother.
It was, but I doubt this will be the last we hear of this. Father never forgives a slight.
Thank you for being the only good character in the game, Leo. True. This is true.
I mean, arguably, Leo gets the stink on him as well. His interactions with Forrest are kind of shitty, but it's more in like the... I mean, everyone in Fates is a bad parent because of the fucking way the baby microwave works. I hate that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's just different degrees of it.
Listen well. This is only my sister's kind heart that has brought you your freedom. Disappear now, lest you be spotted by our king. I'm not a hostage to be freed. You said your name is Based? When we next meet, I'll make you pay for this humiliation.
I was hoping the next time we meet, it could be as friends.
Soft-hearted fool. I am a Hoshidan warrior. Do you not understand what you suggest?
I understand that right now, Hoshido and Nor are at war. But I'm trying to plan ahead for the day the war is over and we can live in peace.
I've heard rumors of a sheltered Norian princess who knows nothing of the world. I see those rumors are true. If we do meet again, the world will have no doubt taught you the error of your ways.
Yeah, someone in chat pointed out, one of the disappointing things about the deep realms being what they are is that, like, there are some supports between, like, the parents and the kids that are, like, really wholesome and nice.
I like
But-
Laszlo and Soleil's support.
Yeah, and Ophelia and Odin have really nice ones too.
But unfortunately, they're like, they have the deep realms stink on them, you know?
Yeah. Alright, Based. Let's go in there together. I'll help as much as possible. This is our father we're talking about. He has to forgive you, right? Thanks, Elise. I hope you're right. Alright. Deep breath, and here we go. Father, we have something we need to talk to you about.
Who wins between Fire Emblem and 1 Billion Lions? We actually know Lion stats because of Tellius. I think the Lions win overall because of that.
Yeah, although I don't know. How many fire mages are in Fire Emblem?
Fire tomes have
Probably not
such
enough.
low might in Tellius, though, that effective damage doesn't make up for enough damage.
True. Father? Sounds like he's with someone. Maybe we should come back later. Who's there? Oh, sorry to bother you, Father. Yes, we apologize if this isn't a good time. What do you two want? Father, we're here to apologize. Right, Based? Yes, that's right. Sorry for questioning you. You may enter.
Can they beat the Black Knight? In FE10. His armor's not magic anymore.
True. Based, you disobeyed a direct order from me. Ordinarily, you would not still be alive. I understand. No. Father, I can explain. Silence. As you are my child, Based, I will grant you some leeway. I have something in mind for you, a mission. If you complete this task successfully, I will pardon your crime in full. Really? What sort of mission? There is an abandoned fortress perched on the Hoshidan border. I wish to know if the building there remains serviceable. You are to travel to the site and inspect the premises. No battle will be required. Do you understand? I won't tolerate being disappointed twice. Yes, Father, it shall be done.
Are the Lions lined up for Override? Oh, that's a good point. If we use the Emblem Wings, we might be able to turn the tide on the Lions.
Yeah, override with the flame lance. Get something done.
Yeah, if we merge all of the mechanics together, I'm sure we can figure out a way to kill the Lions.
You use
Darling.
Emblem Camilla's fire pattern thing.
Oh yeah, and then they can't make it through because they take terrain penalties. Do the Lions have Laguz Gauge? All of the Laguz Gauges go at once and Dolphin crashes. It's declared a tie as a result. Darling, are you sure you're going to be okay out there? I don't like this.
Wait until you hear about the lion rings. Oh no. Of course. Please don't worry. It's just an abandoned fort. You're acting rather casual about all this, Based.
Leo, we selected classic mode, actually. You fucking twerp.
It isn't like father to be so forgiving. Huh? What do you mean, Leo? That's enough, Leo. Don't be so worried all the time. Sheesh. And don't even try to scare Base before her first mission.
What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
Sorry, I just imagine Corin saying that and all the siblings turning. Corin, what are you talking about? Hey, that's not necessary.
I suppose I'll have to come along. That way I know Based will be safe. Can I be Iago so that in the various cut to the castle cutscenes I have somewhat of voice since you're Garen?
Oh, true. Go ahead.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Oh, I really like his design, even though I think he's a dumb character.
Yeah.
Why ever not, Iago?
Lady Camilla, King Garen intends this expedition as a test of sorts. As his top advisor, I have been entrusted with coordinating this mission. He would like to know whether Princess Based is worthy. After all, she is part of the royal lineage. Therefore, your assistance would simply muddy the results.
Understood. Camilla, I need to do this all by myself. Surely you understand. Not all by yourself, Based. Father, I didn't see you there.
Was he just like hanging out inside those vines? Where did he come from? There's not a door behind him. He's just in the corner.
He has warp powder, don't worry about it.
Oh no, not the warp powder.
Rest assured, I don't intend to send you out there completely defenseless.
Milady?
This is Hans. He's a veteran warrior and will ensure no trouble befalls you.
He's not even a warrior, he's a fighter. Garen.
Warrior isn't in this game, which is sad.
Oh, right, this is me. I'd be wary of that man if I were you, Based.
Why do you say that?
He's a criminal, a murderer and a scoundrel. I had arrested him myself years ago. Father seems to think he's rehabilitated, but I'm not so sure. That said, he is a formidable soldier.
I see.
I think that, so, the conspiracy theory I have is the reason there's no warrior is bow and axe are the same spot on the weapon triangle, but at the same time, Dark Knight has sword and tome, which are the same spots, so I don't know.
No. I would have loved if Blacksmith was axes and bows.
Yeah. Even if it had a different name, like just the warrior equivalency, right? Like, I don't think they need to have the same name. Like, Samurai is Myrmidon. It doesn't need to be called Myrmidon, right?
Yeah, but yeah, especially just bows are just so nice in this game. It would just be better for the class.
It's actually not an empty chair. It's kind of hard to tell she's blending in, but there's a cat in the chair.
Wow, is this it? The bottomless canyon?
Yes, it's the natural boundary dividing Nor and Hoshido.
It can't really be bottomless, can it?
That's correct. Bottoms are not allowed here. Let the eternal darkness below be your answer. Those who fall in never return. I truly despise this place. Something about the land here just isn't right. The sky here is always dark and foreboding, and lightning strikes all who fly across. This is clearly a place us mortals were never meant to enter. Normally we'd go around. But the fort that King Garen once surveyed is right over there. I gotta open my door real quick. One of my cats is asking to get out of the office.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Bottoms aren't allowed here. Sorry, Jacob, you gotta go home. True. Just fucking half of chat, or not half of chat, but like third
What's
of
up?
chat vanishes.
What happened?
Someone in chat was commenting on the bottoms aren't allowed here line, and I said, yeah, a third of chat just vanishes.
That's a small estimate.
Yeah, I went with the conservative estimate. It's fine. Oh, it's not so bad. Or perhaps I'm just happy to be outside in the fresh air. Compared to the inside of that fortress, this is downright exciting.
Ha! That certainly put things in perspective, milady. Come, let's proceed. I guess we should have used this scene as evidence during Tops and Bottoms fates, because anyone who appears on this map can't be a bottom. So like Rinka, Gunter, Hans, Korin, both servants.
I suppose that's all the royals, though, too. They appear at the end. All the Norian royals.
Also in Rev, they jump off. Blast! Looks like this fort isn't as abandoned as we thought. Why the devil is this place crawling with Hoshidans? Hold on, do not advance. Oh, go for it.
Okay. Hold on. Do not advance any farther, soldiers of Nor. You can go ahead and take Omozu.
Okay. The key character, Omozu. Crossing that bridge is a violation of our treaty border. Turn back at once or we'll be forced to attack. Hey. It's okay, baby. It's okay. What should we do, Lady Beast?
We're not here to fight. Suppose we'll have to turn back and report to Father.
A wise decision, milady. Who asked you, old man? What? Ah! Unrealistic. He would have missed and gotten crit in retaliation.
True.
Gameplay story. It's cognitive. What is it? Narrative dissonance or whatever? Narrative gameplay dissonance? Ha ha ha! Die, scumbags!
Yeah.
Ludonarrative dissonance, yeah. You'll pay for this.
Hans, what are you doing? We had no reason to engage these troops. We should have tried diplomacy first. We weren't sent here to fight.
Speak for yourself, weakling.
What's that supposed to mean?
Soldiers of Hoshido, hear me. Do not leave a single Norian alive. Prepare to attack! Ugh, looks like there's no getting out of this now. Get ready to fight, Lady Base. Alright, so we actually have pair up available now.
Yes.
How do you usually tackle this map? I like to go the bottom branch.
Yeah, so there's the, there is, like, the strat where you, go, what do you call it? You go across the bridge anyways. But it's like,
You can
technically EXP optimal, but it's kind of more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, you can like maximize your experience gains and everything. Hans, I swear to God, if you're an EXP thief. Oh, he's an EXP thief.
Well, he's got to die now.
The position across the bridge, it's technically not impenetrable, but like, it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take the bottom bridge or the middle one. I kind of prefer the, actually, no. Yeah, the bottom one.
Yeah, I like the bottom one as well. The only thing is like the pegs can sort of get you from behind. Like if you're a bottom, you can get pegged pretty easily.
Yeah. Let's phrase it that way.
Yeah, I don't know what other way you would want me to phrase it.
Yeah. Then maybe it's just me.
No, I did it like that on purpose. I do need to close this door. video games, and I just don't want the sound to get picked up. I've looked like I've done enough damage for the time being. Time to lay low and see how this all plays out. Hans, you did nothing.
Yeah, he stole a kill.
So this is, we like go around this way and fight these archers, right? Because these guys won't, yeah, these guys are all stationary. Well, actually, you're not.
Also,
But this is like the path to get to these archers, right? To make it a little bit easier. This boss is such a piece of shit, by the way. I hate this boss.
Yeah. Just like throwing bonuses before you have a lot of the tools to boost hit rates. It's annoying.
Yeah. I think the big thing is that opening up this bridge, you do have to deal with like 3 people. But I think we can.
Yeah. One thing that is neat on this map is actually, you can actually make some use of Gunter's shelter.
Yeah, actually. Because then that gets... If we shelter with Gunter, then that gets us not in range of the... Like, it's literally only in range of the one archer. I didn't even think of that. Why are they prioritizing Jacob? I guess just because Gunter's beefier?
Yeah.
It's a nice dodge.
Yeah, I think it's like the Conquest AI is more so gonna prioritize like not taking a counter.
Oh, right, this is still the Birthright Rev AI, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are, yeah, they're just probably looking to maximize damage.
Like if we do this... Oh, one of my cats has immediately decided he wants to get out of the office. Baby, it's okay. Okay, I'll open the door. I'll open the door. It's okay, it's okay. Here. Come on. Go. You got it. Go. There we go. Okay.
I do not have a cat cam, but one of my cats has decided to join us.
We do have 2 cats in here, and they're 2 who don't get along with each other, which is like, you know, potentially a problem.
We won't do that.
I hope I didn't just get Jacob killed. I don't think so.
No, he should be fine.
Can both archers reach him? I don't think both.
No.
That one on the right shouldn't be able to reach him.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
so that's 9. I mean, on the bright side,
Excuse me?
one of the bright sides about Lunatic, right, is because level ups are predetermined, we're never gonna be at a point where we're like, oh, that's a really good level up, now I have to reset and lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you. This is my chance.
What zone do the pegs show up in?
It's the bottom... Oh, like what's the trigger for them showing up?
Yeah, I know if you move, because they're zone-based, not turn-based, I'm pretty sure. I know they show
Correct.
up from the forts that are, like, across the cliff.
Yeah, so it's once you enter like the boss's area there. So like, I'm pretty sure it's like anywhere like to the right of the boss and like underneath those archers.
I am gonna activate the middle bridge just because I don't like dealing with the archers and the pegs at the same time. It can be a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the absolute coward strat of using the fort to get to full HP.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you don't have any vulneraries, so that's just how you have to do it.
Not only do you not have vulneraries, but you don't even have access to the item menu, which is something I found out in Heartseal Reversal, because both Felicia and Gunter were bow knights, and they had swords and bows, but you couldn't equip one without attacking. So I couldn't, like, move Gunter forward and equip his sword so he would enemy phase. I would have to be able to attack with a bow or a sword in order to switch it, which was, like, it made for a kind of interesting challenge, but...
Yeah, because you don't have trade. You don't have access to trading either.
The ranges all overlap. I think what we do is... You with Gunter pair up can handle it. Oh! You also move! Okay, I didn't think the... Okay, this might be an issue. Yeah, and then you get attacked by them.
Listen to your elders.
And the other one should also be 6.
Yeah, it should be good.
Oh no, he's a brass one, so it's only 3. Are you gonna use funny epic parry? I'm not sure who we're using. The only people who I know we're definitely using is obviously Corrin. I think Corrin is
I could do no less.
one of the best units in the game. We're using Camilla, again, same reason, and probably Xander for similar reasons.
Yeah. But outside of the obvious ones, the only ones we really have, like... The only one we really have pinned down is, like, Ophelia.
Yeah, so we're gonna marry Odin so that we can have Ophelia.
It's over.
Strategist Charlotte? I don't know about that one.
Okay, I think what we do is we transfer Jacob into Corrin so that Corrin will have guard gauge. Actually, if you're the only one who moves, right? We don't really need to do that. We can kill you. You're so base for marrying Odin, he's one of my favorites. So, I really like Magical Corrin, and unfortunately, Magical Corrin isn't really, like, there's not really good husbands for Magical Corrin, right? Because my gender was picked by my patrons. Oh, fuck. I should have transferred.
I forgot.
Yeah, these guys are a fuck. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But yeah, there's not really many good magical husbands for Corrin. It's basically just Odin and Leo, and then, like, you can do Niles, I guess. He's, like, sort of mixed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, female magical Corrin doesn't have a ton of options. Male, you can sort of get away with more.
Now we have an opportunity to stop Hans from EXP thieving. We'll do this.
I think Corrin, yeah, I think Corrin with the Gunter pair up, I think makes it one-shot them.
And also take 0 damage. Izana is a funny option. Yeah, it comes so late though.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like, if you do, male magical Corrin, you can marry either of the sisters. You know, Flora comes late, but still. You've got Elise. Camilla's not terrible. She's sort of in the same ballpark as Niles, where it's like...
Yeah.
Hybrid unit.exe.
It gives Corrin Malig either way.
Yeah.
This one's not afraid to die.
You got Nyx.
Nyx, I always forget about Nyx. Most forgettable unit in the cast.
Listen to your elders.
Is Felicia a good magical Corrin wife? I would say yeah. She's got a good magic growth. Strategist is not a terrible class to have a magical unit gain access to. And neither is Butler, or Maid. For the same reasons that, like, people talk about Flame Shuriken Felicia, like, you can just make Flame Shuriken Corrin or Kana.
Yeah. And also Maid pair up, giving, like, it gives, like, magic and speed, so it's really good for Corrin.
I'm gonna do the shelter strat again. I can't believe I've played this map on Lunatic so many times and just never thought of that.
Yeah, it's just nice because these archers are not weak. These archers are a little scary for
Yeah,
Corrin
they're a
to be
little bit
taken
scary. Soul Maid Charlotte. Yeah, I mean, so Maid can also be a physical class. Like, it doesn't have to be a magical class. It's just Shurikens are a really good weapon type. Like, regardless of whether you're physical or magical, it turns out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Felicia Leo is a classic pairing. Very easy to do as well. Felicia and Leo if you take Jacob first, because then they join like kind of right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
We did
and it
take
gives,
Jacob first,
you know, the
and I'm a
pink-
Leo enjoyer.
Yeah, and it gives pink-haired Forest, which is pretty fitting, pretty nice.
So this doesn't kill, but he doesn't die. So I guess we just do this. There we go. Kana's not good either way. Kana's pretty bad. Kana's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's more about, like, Corrin's spouse being magical either gives them access to a magical class or, you know, a magical pair-up, or in the case of female Corrin, like, their kid usually wants to be magical as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ophelia would like a magical mom.
You can also do some funny things with the, you know, the fact that the servants get skills early. You can do some fun stuff with that for Felicia marriage.
Although with Jacob marriage, you get to, like, pass those skills on to 2 kids, which is
This
kind of
true.
funny.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, but yeah, there's some stuff with Felicia, where like you could do like rally bot Felicia, which is really fun.
15, 5 times 2. The hit rate is so bad. I want to make use of the pair up, but I really think we need to heal Jacob.
Yeah, I also think maybe making sure that the archers and the pegs die first,
Yeah.
then kind of taking on the boss.
I think we heal Jacob and maybe do a switch because we've got the pair up to bait them. I could never marry Gunter. He's old and betrays Corrin. Yeah, I mean, I think from a... When I'm talking about the marriages, I typically think more from a gameplay perspective than anything, just because of, I'll be honest, I don't super love the idea... I mean, I'm not super into, like, the shipping stuff regardless, but with Fate's Cast in particular, I don't super love the idea of marrying specific ones for story reasons, especially considering half of them are supposed to be your siblings. Like, I know people meme about the not blood-related coupon because it is an incredibly stupid plot point to justify the dating sim aspect. But that doesn't make it feel any less gross to me. And same with the adopted siblings. Like, I don't think you have to be blood-related for the sibling stuff to be gross.
Yeah. Yeah, if we get into like pairing
OMG, hi Dawn.
story-wise, that opens up a whole different can of worms. Ooh.
And there's also the case of, like, some of Corrin's supports are, like, icky. Just because of the way that Corrin's written. I don't see myself as Corrin. I think as part of it is that, like, Corrin is in that weird space where they're written to have specific character traits, but they're also supposed to be sort of the everyman.
Yeah, it's something that it's a weird thing with the avatars, right? Well, specifically like Pris, Corrin, and Robin. I think Alear not being like customizable in the same way sort of makes them a little like they sort of avoid that problem for me.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, this is just a character. They're just like any other character. They just happen to be the protagonist.
The thing is that, like, I think some of the other protagonists also have that trait of, like, being not quite a blank slate, but sort of trying to allow people to, you know, they're the viewpoint character, right? Like, Ike is sort of the go-to that I talk about where, like, he has distinct character traits. There's things that are supposed to be, like, immutable about him. But he's also designed in such a way that he's the viewpoint character. Like, they make him sheltered and naive in the same way that Corrin is. Not as explicitly, but, like, he doesn't know a lot about the politics of the world that he lives in. God, this guy. Alright, chat.
Yeah.
So, this is not my first rodeo playing this map on Lunatic. This is not setting a precedent for the playthrough. However, I am making a save state because this guy in particular is so obnoxious to fight. You can't ever pull good hit rates on him.
Yeah.
Because thrown bonuses before you have accuracy tools. And this is just sort of how I, at this point in my life, play these sorts of scenarios. It comes up a lot in Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Your best bet because of Gunter's personal is like Corrin with Gunter's para.
Yeah, I'm just weakening a little bit with the Shuriken Stars, and then I think we transfer. Oh my god, are you serious? I think we just enemy phase, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. Also, since chat is on kind of like the avatar talk, just to throw it out there, my favorite avatar personally is Robin. But that's also not saying a lot. I don't have a lot of attachment to a lot of the avatars, but Robin's neat.
Anankos' turn wheel, I kind of like that.
Anankos' turn wheel.
But yeah, it's just these situations where, like, there's an unavoidable amount of RNG. I used to just sort of, like, play through them and be like, well, if I have to reset, like, fuck me, I guess. But I'm now at the point where I'm like, I'm in my 30s. I'm very cognizant of the fact that there's a limited amount of time that I have left on this planet. I do not want to waste more of that time than I need to bashing myself against 70% hit rates, bashing myself against 3% crit rates.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Well, it's also like it's a single player game, right? Like, who cares?
Yeah. My big thing is, because it's, you know, like, being done to an audience, is I always try to be transparent about when I am and am not using save states, because I think that that's an important part of the job. You know, honesty, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're back to voice acting land, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Or fortunately, if that's what you're here for.
This wasn't what I had in mind, but at least I've completed Father's mission.
Do you want to be Saizo or should I?
You took Kaze, so I think I should take Saizo.
That makes sense.
You're the leader of these troops? Huh, you're a little girl. Who are you? My name is Saizo. I've come to claim your life. Hey, everyone, we're still under attack. Destroy them.
I won't allow it.
What? This must be their real commander.
No, actually, that's Leo. Saizo, if you played Cypher, you would know that.
Yeah.
What's going on here, Based?
Xander, how did you know we were in trouble? We've arrived just in time. Your luck never runs out, does it, sister?
Are you alright? I was so worried about you.
We're all here for you, Based. Yeah, I think Kaze and Saizo are a Christmas pair. I mean, they even gave the green one more speed and the red one more strength.
Yeah, I would agree. I consider them to be like a Christmas pair. I know Christmas Cavalier is the alliteration, so I still call it that, but I don't think the class was ever really like the defining part of them.
Well, I guess they're more of a... I guess because of Kagero, it's more like a FE7 or like kind of situation where there's 3, but eh.
I like to think that I like to think that that means that what's his name, Sane and Lowen are exes.
Or what? Oscar
Or Kent,
and
right?
Maklov?
Yeah, it would be because it's Saizo and Kagero are exes, right? So it'd be Kent and Lowen used to date, and Makalov and
Or it would be Maklov and
Kieran used to date.
Thank you, everyone. But before we get too carried away, we are under attack.
Who dares attack my beloved Based? I'll have their heads on a platter!
Imagine fumbling a baddie like Lowen. True. can't fumble the bag. I'm not hurt, Camilla.
But darling, it's the thought that counts. Oh shit! The Jagan has come. The Jagan has showed up. I think Camilla's the Jagan of Conquest. I don't buy the Dragonstone propaganda. I think it's Camilla.
Yeah. I never knew Camilla could be so ruthless. That's right, you've never seen her on the battlefield before. This is not going well.
Saizo, what's wrong? What's our status?
I misjudged the situation. We're outnumbered. Kagero, do we have anyone else on the way?
Affirmative. Lord Ryoma is right behind me.
Then I think this battle is as good as won. But Camilla doesn't fall off? Yeah, neither do half the Jagans in the series.
Yeah, allow me to introduce you to Armad's Marcus. It looks like more Hoshiden reinforcements are on the way.
Indeed. What should we do?
Well, Based is safe and the fort's condition has been evaluated. There's no reason to engage Hoshidos further at this point. Engage reference. Based, you take the lead with Gunter. We'll follow close behind.
Will do. Thank you, Xander.
Camilla is a Camilla archetype, the Jagan who doesn't fall off. Speaking of Jagans falling off, we're about to get the cutscene.
True. Gunter, have you seen Jacob? He was here a second ago.
Shit, does that mean Jacob is the imposter? I'm sure
Uh-oh.
he's right behind us. Now hurry up, I can't stand being on this bridge a moment longer. Don't worry, you won't have to stand there much longer.
Hans.
What is the meaning of this? Less talk, more death. War and I go way back!
Hans, no! Why are you doing this? You're an ally.
Ah, did I knock your babysitter into the ditch? Here, you can meet up with him at the bottom.
You'll pay for this.
What? What kind of freak are you?
You know, of all the things to base off of Korn's moveset and smash off of, I wouldn't... It's weird that it's this cutscene.
I mean, this is also how Dragonfane proc works when she's in the noble class.
Oh,
like,
that's
it's not
true,
just this cutscene.
Yeah.
It can't be.
I want answers, Hans. Why are you doing this? Why'd you provoke the Hoshidans? Why'd you kill Gunter? Answer me.
Just following orders. King Garen's orders.
What? You lie. Come back here. Oh yeah, also I love that Gunter is never seen or spoken of again after this in Birthright. Huh? No!
In Birthright, Gunter's a bottom. Actually, so a lot of people say that the route choice is gender reveal because canonically male is one route and female is the other route or whatever. I like to say that the route choice is actually about whether Gunter is a top, a bottom, or a switch. In Revelations, he is a top because he's instantly rejected from the canyon. In Conquest, he's a switch because it takes him time. And in Birthright, he is a bottom. Oh, wait, no, it's the other way around. In Conquest, he's a switch. In Revelations, he's a bottom. He's instantly rejected from the canyon. And in Conquest, or in Birthright, he's a top because he's allowed to stay forever. My kin, my gods,
this is
my
actually
blood.
it's actually about Gunter's relationship with the non-coast is what it's all about.
Yeah, that's why Gunter's such an important character to Revelations as well, for some fucking reason. Dragons, grant me strength! Great Moro, I beseech you! Do we ever hear about Great Moro again? Is he, like, expanded on the DLC or whatever, or is this just, like, a random name?
I'm gonna be real, I have no idea.
I do not know the Fate's Deep lore.
You would expect me to know the Fate's Deep lore, but not all of it. Lilith, is that you? What are you?
Lady Based, I knew this day would eventually come. This may come as a shock, but I am not human. Why the fuck did they think this was a bird? It's a fish.
She was just very young, got very confused.
True.
Well, I can see that. Are you a dragon?
Yes, this is my true form. You've seen it before, do you remember? That strange bird you rescued in the barn.
That was you?
I was. Once I recovered, I was able to take human form. You were so kind to me that I decided to remain in human form that I might serve you. But now I have used a power that goes beyond the capacity of the human body. I will not be able to return to that form. I don't mind, though. Its most important thing is that you're safe. Eek!
Lilith, be careful. Drop me if you must. I won't have you sacrifice yourself for me.
First dragons, I call on you. Grant us access to the astral plane.
What just happened? Where are we?
This is a world parallel to the one in which you already live, Lady Base. It is known as the astral plane.
How were you able to get us here?
The first dragons have granted us the power to inhabit this dimension. Under their protection, we're safe here. Oh, and allow me to prepare a palace for you to rest. This is how we get the treehouse.
Sick treehouse. Did you choose a dragon vein? Why is this a surprise?
Yes, the power of the first dragons flows freely in this one. You should know that space and time operate differently here as well.
I have so much to learn. Is there anyone else here?
No, we're alone. There's no one left here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to invoke any bad memories.
It's okay, Based. I'm not as lonely as long as I have you in my life. Now, you should get some rest. I feel like that's an unhealthy codependent relationship, Lilith. Gonna have to call you out on that.
Yeah. Even if you are sisters.
How are you feeling, Based? I know that this is a lot to take in.
Yes, it is. But I feel much better now. My wounds seem to have healed already. My mind is racing. I have so many new questions about this world.
All in good time. Now for some business remains in the other world.
Yes, you're right. I can't relax until I know everyone made it safely home.
Of course, There is just one thing you should know before you go back. When I open the portal, you return to the same location you came from. That means you'll arrive right on the Hoshiden border. There may be soldiers lying in wait for you.
I understand. I'll be ready for them.
Very well, I'll open the gate. Oh, Valentine's come here. Hey, baby. Blah, blah.
Aw. Ah, I'm back. But where is everyone?
Time for bonk. You're mine, Norian.
Huh? She
Critical
said she'd
hit.
be ready. She said she'd be ready, and she wasn't ready.
She was extremely unready. Imagine getting one-rounded by Rinka of all units.
Yeah, without any support or anything.
Have you seen what Rinka looks like reclassed to ninja with her strength sealed one time?
Isn't it literally 0?
It's literally 0, yeah. It's very funny.
The fact that that unit has ninja reclass is so funny.
Ah, you're awake. Sorry about the bump on your head.
It's you, from the Flame Tribe, right? Where are we?
Yes, I'm Rinka. This is Flame Tribe Village in Hoshiden territory. I'm going to hand you over to the Hoshiden authorities.
I see. Suppose they'll want to hear an explanation for the unprovoked attack. And then they'll probably execute me.
I don't think so.
They're here already, aren't they?
Yes, it's time to go. It's a shame because I really like Rinka's design. But she's just like boring as a character and a unit.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so like, I don't know. The fact that she has like poor strength and speed is really what is like sad about it.
If she was
About
just
her
like a
unit.
high strength unit who could reclass to ninja, that'd be fun. But no, sad.
Yeah. We meet again. Kaze, right?
Yes, I'm glad we found you, Princess Based.
You are? Wait, am I missing something?
Please come with me. All will be explained.
Very well. What does the Flame Tribe be smoking to make Rika sound like that?
I
Well,
mean,
they are the Flame
they got
Tribe.
flames in there. They eat fire. They eat fire exclusively.
Yeah, there's like those performers that eat fire, you know? Except recreationally.
Just yum yum fire. At the risk of sounding like a monster, do you think Lilith would make good sushi? Probably. I mean, why do you
guess it
think we're
depends-
feeding her all the rice in our castle?
Yeah, I guess it depends on whether or not you think dragon would taste good. Which, like, it probably would.
It's probably spicy because of the fire breath.
Ooh, true. Welcome back, Kaze. Good work.
Thank you, Lord Ryoma.
Did you just say Lord Ryoma?
Yes, this is the High Prince of Hoshida, Lord Ryoma.
I understand.
Oh, baby. No crawling on the keyboard. I know. Here, stay on my lap. It's okay. You're okay. Shh. This one's you.
Oh, right. What are you waiting for? If you're going to execute me, please get on with it.
Oh, here we get Makoto, right? Yeah. Do you want to be Makoto?
I took... Yeah, well, no, you have more characters in these scenes, I think, so I'll take her.
I've got Kaze and Rinka both.
I cannot believe it is really you. I'm sorry, do we know each other? Oh, I've missed you so much. Come here, Based, my sweet child. You sweet child, what are you talking about? It's not possible. Oh, my poor Based. It's a sad story. When you were very young, you were abducted by forces from Nor. I'm your mother, Mikoto. All this time I didn't know if I'd ever see you again. But King Garen is my father. None of what you're saying makes sense. Must be quite a shock, but I assure you that she speaks the truth. I'm your older brother, Ryoma. No. Xander's my older brother. Leo, Elise, and Camilla are my siblings. Are those the Norian royals? They're not your real family. Still remember the day you were taken. In those days, there was tension between Hoshido and Nor, but no full-blown war. Not until King Garen lured King Sumeragi, our father, to Shev under false pretenses. Said it was for a peace conference. His real plan was to murder our father in cold blood. And to make matters even worse, he kidnapped you. No, it's not possible. You really don't remember any of this? Not even a single memory? No. Honestly, I have only the vaguest memories from my early childhood.
Low CG. Is this just the "You're My Child Now" cutscene, but blurred out? I think it is. Yeah, it is.
I can't quite remember it still.
That's actually a really neat detail. I really like that. I'll give Fate's story credit where it's due. This is probably the only compliment I'll give it. I like that, the way they present that.
Yeah. There are times when I can sense something beneath the surface. A blurry image, like a stone at the bottom of a lake, shimmering and ethereal. That's it. Nothing of substance. Well, can't imagine the Norian royals would share much of your past with you. I know this is a lot to take in. I have credit to give. I have like one main credit to give Fate's story that we'll get to it when we get to it.
Oh, we're not there yet?
Yeah.
Lord
Lord
Ryoma,
Ryoma.
I have an urgent message. We're under attack from the north.
No! Hinoka and Sakura are in that area right now.
Yes, my lord. I've been told they're working to help evacuate the villagers.
Very well. I need to provide support. I'll leave immediately. Based, will you come with me?
Look at Rinka's face. She's got the surprised Pikachu face.
I want you to see the truth with your own eyes.
I'm sorry I'm slowing us down. Of all the times to sprain an ankle.
Don't worry, sis, we'll be okay. These stupid beasts don't stand a chance against me.
I hope you're right.
Why doesn't
If only-
Sakura
if
carry
only
the
there were-
Hinoka?
That's what I was gonna say. If only there were a mechanic where you could have one unit rescue another in this game. So sad. Although, I guess, this is the problem. Zero movement.
Oh, true.
So I guess we go,
this
no,
is
Rinka,
this
I'm not
is
gonna have
the-
you visit the village, Rinka. I'm gonna have you get inside Kase.
This is the, what do you call the try to prevent Ryoma from stealing your kills chapter.
I think try to prevent Ryoma from stealing your concoction is more like it. He will block you from being able to talk to Hinoka. It's very sad. His AI is just to sprint towards Hinoka.
Well, you can always burn down the forest there. So, like, make it so that there's more than one space, like next to Hinoka.
Wait, can you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I am an idiot. I've missed that concoction so many times. Okay, we go to the woods. To the woods! Kaze, if you miss a 90, I'm benching you.
Nah, Kaze would never miss.
Kaze's so good. Kaze's so good. Like, I know obviously in Birthright, he's like worse than Saizo. Because Saizo is like just the most cracked throats imaginable. But in Rev and Conquest, Kaze's so good.
Yeah, especially Conquest, where like the high speed, it's like so nice because
Not strong enough.
like Kaze can double even like enemy sword masters or master ninjas.
He's also your only ninja before, like without second sealing, right? Because I know Laszlo can get it.
Yeah, he was the only one without reclassing.
And then obviously you have to do like friendship seal stuff to give it to other people. Friendship seal or like class inheritance.
Yeah. What's Saizo's personal again? It is pyrotechnics. The self-detonation.
Yeah, it can occasionally make it awkward, because, like, it's technically one where you get to choose because it only activates on initiation. But there are some times where it's like, oh, I can't initiate even though I would like to, because if I initiate, I'll get knocked down too low and I'll die on enemy phase. I think I'd prefer him not to have any personal skill than to have it, but it's not like a huge detriment. It's not like Raphael's Goodie Basket or something, where like you have absolutely zero control.
I like it on in Rev because it stacks with Poison Strike, so he can deal like a flat 40% to like someone really bulky like Ryoma and Xander in that one chapter.
I feel like there's no way to stop Ryoma from stealing all my EXP.
Yeah, the main way if you want to like play this map to maximize EXP, you have to like push forward really hard, and you have to do like a lot of like separating forward.
Okay, he's going the opposite direction of me. So I think we vulnerary here.
I think that might be the first time I've ever seen Ryoma go in the other direction of the player.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Are you gonna be using any castle feathers, like the weapons, like the ebony feather? So I'm not gonna like rig for any specific weapons. And I'm not using, I have like full renown rewards and full path bonuses. I'm not gonna use either of those. Cause I thought about it, and I don't think there's anything like wrong with using them. The big thing is that I know giving the boots to Corrin lets you cheese the Ice Village chapter pretty hard. And for my first ever Lunatic playthrough, I'd really rather, like, get the full experience, right?
I suppose there's no harm, though, if we do get, like, a castle pickup that is nice. I suppose there's no harm in using it.
Yeah, I did set today to Corrin's birthday, so I'll be able to get the birthday gift, which I don't remember what the specific birthday gift is, actually, even though I even just recently did a video on the birthdays. I know the big one is the medium one. The Moonlight comes as number 2 in Conquest.
I think is Votive Candle the early one?
It could be. Votive Candle, I had a funny PvP build that I wanted to use, where it was for Forged PvP. It was a max Forged Votive Candle on Midori with Miracle and Kaze pair up. So you have, my wife did the math. There's a, like, 79% chance of proccing Miracle.
That's
because
very silly.
because the 3 separate instances of miracle stack. Odin's Glock? Is that like a Moonlight Forge?
Oh, no, it's I think it's a forged Odin's Grimoire.
Oh, yeah, because it is like an Odin thing. I get the Darkfire class for parry because it lets you get the most out of her PRF skill. I think of the DLC classes, Darkfire is probably the weakest.
Well,
It's
is that
just
counting
like...
Ballistician?
So, the thing is that Ballistician lets you do some cheese. Like, Ballistician is a class that kind of feels unfair. There's a lot of stationary bosses you can just reduce to 1 HP.
Okay.
Which, like, you know, Ballistician on its own is probably the weakest. But I do think, like, it unlocks cheese strategies that you can't do without it. Whereas, like, all of the other ones... Well, I guess Witch does as well. But, like, Darkfire is basically just, like... Yeah, it's flying. But it's kind of just, like, worse Malignite. The big thing is that it's, it doesn't cut your experience gain, right? Like, that's the upside to Dreadfighter and Darkfire, is you can just, like, use them and become essentially a promoted class, but not have promoted the XP gain.
Not strong enough.
Yeah.
So Sakura's dead here, right?
Yeah, but it also doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, I think we just do this.
We'll teach them.
I will say, yeah, in the context of parry specifically, I think, like, doing, like, the Gale Force, Bloodthirst, and Life Take. She has access to Life Taker as well, so... double the fun on that regard. I don't think I've ever seen that uppercut animation before.
I also think, like, nerfed Gale Force is... You know, it's still Gale Force, but it's a lot less good than it was in Awakening. Because, like, not only do you have to be unpaired, but you can't get attack stance either.
Yeah.
So, like, not only does that make it harder to get kills, but it also, makes positioning awkward, right? Like, if you want to proc Gale Force, you need to make sure they're positioned in such a way that they don't accidentally get attack stance.
Yeah.
Alright, let's make use of this, this new tech that I learned, where you can use the map gimmick.
Whoa.
I know, it's wild.
Although it is, I guess it does suck a little that you can't get free healing from Sakura now that she's, knocked out.
I've never actually seen this conversation because I never get the concoction.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, we're fine. Who are you? I thought I knew most of my brother's troops. Anyway, I appreciate the help, but it's not necessary. Takes more than a few dozen 800-pound monsters.
They're 800 pounds?
Jesus.
Holy shit!
Alright, I learned a new fun fact.
I didn't know that. The Faceless are 800 pounds.
No
What is
wonder
this,
Lil
Snorlax?
shit. Well, I'm glad you're feeling confident. Just know we've got your back.
Hey, wait a second.
Hmm?
I didn't mean to be dismissive. Thank you for coming all the way out here. I owe you one, so take this. You can use it in a pinch to heal your wounds. Now, really, don't worry about me. I'm at my best in situations like this.
Thank you. I'll use it wisely.
Hey, you never did tell me your name.
Oh, sorry. I'm Based. Nice to meet you.
I'm Based. Nice to meet you.
If there's one thing you need to know about me,
It's that I'm Based.
That can't be a coincidence.
What the fuck? Alright, I think we're gonna kill the vulnerary.
No.
We got the concoction, it's better than the vulnerary. As a healing item, you are replaceable. Farewell.
Yeah, can we get a like death thing and add the vulnerary?
Had the death counter just for the vulnerary. This is very distinctly not an Iron Man, which is why there's no death counter.
Yeah. At my best in situations like this, you're at 8 HP. Listen, that just means she actually secretly has Wrath.
Yeah, she has Wrath, Vantage, Resolve active. That's what she means by at her best. Okay, so we'll get guard gauge here. This is why Kaze is so good, like just the guard gauge.
Yeah. Yeah, he's so much tankier than you initially think he is.
Speak for yourself, I initially thought he was this tanky.
Fair enough.
So
God,
it's
if Resolve
16.
was in face, it would be so busted.
Unless they gave it like a Gale Force-y nerf.
Yeah, unsupported Resolve. Even then, you could still make some pretty good use out of it, I think.
That does not get him to the point where he doesn't die, right? Unless sealed defense.
It's -2. The shuriken. Oh no, it's not. It doesn't lower any strength, right?
Yes, Iron Shuriken does magic defense res.
Does it build him gauge?
It doesn't build him enough gauge there he doesn't die. So right now, he's taking 15.
I guess
how
you'll
much
have to-
defense does he get from the Rinka pair up? 2 from pair up. So if we gave him supportive, that's even.
Well, he also doesn't have supportive right now.
Oh right. So I think what we do then instead is we move and switch to Rinka
Yeah.
to build gauge while using her HP bar.
Show me what you got.
And then... Oh, okay, that works too, that works too. I'm honestly fine with this. How do you do here? 9? Switch, attack. Okay, so I think we have you do this. You get the gauge. I forgot Rinka has okay defense at base. Yeah, she's like... She can take like 2 hits, right, from the boss?
Yeah.
But now he's got full
Guard
gauge.
Guard stance does outshine attack stance a bit, especially later in the game. How would you guys rework pair up to so both feel equally valuable?
I already think both feel equally valuable personally, but you're the Fates expert, so maybe I'm wrong.
No, I agree. I do agree that guard stance feels a bit better than attack stance most of the time in the late game. I mean, it's always context dependent, right? But even then, I'm kind of okay with that because attack stance is generally better early game.
I also
So-
think like guard stance is easier to use because you don't really need to think about positioning.
Yeah, guard stance is easier to use, but I think attack stance has a lot more value than a lot of people realize, kind of because of that.
Guard stance is definitely better in Birthright, but that's a like Birthright you want to solo with a unit problem more than it is a parrot problem. And like in Rev, I don't know, I tend to think of the hardest part of Fire Emblem for most games being the early game, and in the early game of both Rev and Conquest, I feel like I make use of both fairly evenly.
I like attack stance just because you can, being able to, like, knock out a bunch of enemies on player phase can be very valuable. Especially on something like Chapter 10 of Conquest, right? Where it's just like, being able to knock out a bunch on player phase is just like really important.
Yeah, taking advantage, like for the pegs specifically, even if you're not trying to route that map, like being able to take advantage of Mozu and Niles with attack stance to snipe more pegs. Like, yes, it's cut in half damage, but it's still, you know, a lot.
Yeah. And yeah, someone in chat raises a good point where it's like, because attack stance doesn't work on paired up enemies, that is kind of like a situation where guard stance is just better. But,
Yeah.
like, most enemies are unpaired, even in the late game.
I think there's specific enemies that are paired up. Like, there's some bosses I can think of. Obviously Takumi, but the generic general in the map where you have to rescue the siblings.
Yeah.
And there's some, like, random scrubs that'll be paired up at times.
Yeah, but for the most part, I think the value of, and also the hit rate boost from attack stance, really nice.
Especially against, like, terrain-boosted enemies, like, on thrones and shit.
Yeah. Like, the main map where I think attack stance is better late game is 25, Ryoma. Where, like, being able to use attack stance to one-round the ninjas without taking counter and eating more debuffs.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to our aid. Those monsters would have caused a lot more damage if you hadn't come. I have to ask, though, who are you?
Oh, my name is...
Her name is Based.
Yes. Nice to meet you properly.
Hinoka, are you okay? Hinoka, consent is important. Holy shit!
Yeah.
She's just straight up grabbing her tits and burying her face in them!
I didn't notice that that's how it looks in this cutscene, but yeah. I think she's supposed to be grabbing her shoulders.
Yeah, I think it's
Like,
meant to be
lying
like
on
a
her
hug or
shoulder.
something, but like... Even if it weren't for the added context of, like, they're supposed to be blood siblings or whatever, this... Oh my god.
Finally, after all these years, I've missed you so much. Sorry.
Oh, Inoko was so attached to you when you were little, Based. When you were taken from us, she cried for months. One day, she stopped crying and picked up the Naginata. And I will say, if you ever find yourself facing the business end of her weapon, you will soon be filled with major regrets about your life decision.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that map.
She vowed to bring you back to us someday. And now here you are. She's
I
practiced the art of Fate's dodge tanking.
So I think part of why we might have all noticed that for the first time is this is upscaled 4 times, so it's like easier to see details. And I think at a lower scale it might just like look more naturally, like she's hugging her on shoulders or whatever.
I'm sorry, Based. I'm not usually this emotional.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy to have you back. Take that, Norian scumbags. We win, you lose.
Wait, is this really based? This is the
Yes,
best
yes,
name.
Tucker,
This is
it
the best name.
I'll have to take a screen cap of that later.
Yeah.
Make that a server like emote. Yeah, to the game's credit, it was designed for the 3DS, so
Yeah.
can't fault it for the way things look upscaled.
I had to install a mod to get rid of, there's like a ghosting effect that becomes more prominent as it's upscaled. And it makes it look like there's like hovering ghosts all around you. I had to install a mod to get rid of that. So like, again, that's not the game's fault, that's just part of, it wasn't designed to be looked at this nicely.
Yes, I know it's big news. We'll you in on the whole story later. For now, we should return to the castle before Nor deploys more monsters. Everyone, let's head home.
What were those things in?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Sunoka.
What were those things anyway? They're known as the Faceless. Creatures with no will of their own, created by Norian mages.
I call them dead meat, but they're the only thing Nor can throw at us right now. Our mother, Queen Makoto, put a magical barrier around our kingdom. Regular enemy soldiers find themselves without the will to fight upon crossing it. So long as Mother is able to keep the barrier up, Nor can't invade Hoshido.
No one ever talks about the barrier, but I feel like that's such a weird plot point.
Yeah, I think the idea is that, like, because the whole thing is, like, Garen is trying to assassinate the queen by giving Korn the sword, right? So it's like, by killing her, the barrier goes down, and that's why he wants to do it.
I just mean it's weird that they have, like, a barrier of ceasefire.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how the war is not over already.
Yeah.
That's why Nor sends those things. They have no souls, no will of their own. Me when I go to invade a country, but I get bored. I don't want to do this.
Just check out the local tourist attractions instead.
That's why they're able to penetrate the barrier and terrorize our borders. But the Norians wouldn't send monsters to terrorize innocent people.
Of course they would. They're pure evil. Sometimes the Faceless even turn on the mages who created them. But the Norians don't care. They're willing to sacrifice their own just to hurt others. I'll never forgive them for that, or for stealing you away. They'll pay for all the suffering they've caused.
Can't believe it.
I was just brushing my cat. I've got like a little glove that is actually a brush. It's getting her fur off. That's what that was.
Welcome back, Based. This is your old room. And what's this? Oh, that's a picture you drew when you were a little girl. This is your father, this is me, and that's you. So cute. We couldn't bear to touch a thing in this room after you were taken. If we put your things away, it would have felt like giving up.
That's like a real thing that parents do when their children die.
Yeah, no,
It's like part of the grieving process.
Yeah, no, this makes like a lot of sense, I think. It's a shame Mikoto isn't in the game because she's like neat.
She is if you play the best route, Revelations.
True, for one more chapter. You've grown so much. I can't believe how beautiful you are. I'm afraid I still don't remember anything. Oh? I just don't know how to respond to your stories. I do believe I could be your child. But everyone here simply feels like a stranger to me. I understand, Based. Please don't worry about it. I'm so sorry. Here you are, maybe my real mother, and I don't feel anything. Please, it makes sense. Spent your whole childhood in Noi. I'm sure you were quite sheltered. You will need time to think. You'll need time to think all of this through and search your soul. What is the symbol that she has?
Like on her shield, you mean?
Yeah, it looks like the awakening, like, exalt symbol, kinda, but not.
It kind of does,
quite.
yeah. I mean, we know that like the three children jumped dimensions. Maybe Makoto also is originally from Elise.
Oh god, that. So yeah, so she jumped from Elise to Vala to Hoshido.
She's just like a tourist. She's like the new Anna. What if she's just an Anna who dyed her hair black?
My child, would you be interested in this bargain purchase? For now, please make yourself comfortable. Explore the castle, or stroll the grounds outside. You'll be safe here. I don't know why, I'm just compelled to sell people things.
Anankos initially implanted the seed of capitalism in her.
And that's why he's the final boss. It makes sense.
It makes so much sense now.
I can't stop thinking about Xander. Or about Camilla, Leo, Elise.
Oh shit, we're gonna get copyright claims.
Hmm?
We're gonna get copyright claims.
No.
Oh, we gotta skip this. We do have to skip all the actual videos, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, who takes Azura?
I'll do Azura. You're doing Corrin, I'll be the other main character.
That
I
makes
feel
sense.
like they're the two main characters. Yes?
Yeah. Hello. I'm sorry to bother you. Just got lost in your singing. There's something about that song that captivated me.
You must be Princess Based.
Yes. And you are?
I am Azura, a former princess of Nor.
The Vala curse is actually just Nintendo copyright claiming you.
True!
Former? I don't understand. If that were true, surely I would have heard of you. I grew up with the Norian royal family.
I'm afraid I've been here a long time. After you were taken by Norians, the Hoshidan forces retaliated. They tried desperately to get you back, but failed again and again. However, I wasn't as heavily guarded. Hoshidan ninja easily captured me. I suppose we've both been hostages for most of our lives.
Gods, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I may technically be a hostage, but I've lived a happy life. The people of Hoshido have accepted me as one of their own. Even Queen Mikoto herself treats me as if I were her daughter.
Was she?
Did something happen between you and Queen Mikoto?
No, I just don't know what to do. I was about to say it seems weird it's weird for Azura to not care, but then I realized she's not from either country, so I guess it does make sense that she wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
She seems perfectly lovely, but I don't feel any connection to her. But she loves me, and so do all my blood siblings, who I've just met.
I understand. If I were returned to Nor, I suspect I'd feel the same way. You'll find out in a couple of chapters, Azura.
Do you think you could start over there? Live a new life among strangers?
No. Given the choice, I would prefer to stay here in Hoshido. I'm sorry, buddy. Queen Mikoto is a peace-loving ruler. King Garen is not. So, Base, what are you going to do?
I don't know. For now, I think I'm just gonna spend some time thinking.
Time to launch a nuke at Mother!
Yeah, Azura not having a support with Camilla is really weird, given that she has one with all the other sisters.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that.
You look as if you're feeling better after a few days to yourself, Based.
Yes. Oh. This is you.
I am, yes. I still have many questions, but at least now I have a few answers. Thank you for giving me the space I needed to think. Of course. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. If you wouldn't mind, I have a small favor to ask. Would you try sitting on the throne for a moment? Why would I do that? Well, this throne is infused with the power of the first dragons. It is said that those who sit on it regain their true form and mind. You know, I didn't realize till just now that Three Houses took this plot point.
Wait, what?
Because in
yeah, the trial of the way, the rite of whatever it's called, right?
yeah, the goddess's rebirth, where it's like Rhea's like, "Come on, Byleth, sit on the throne."
It's a little bit more sinister there.
It is, but the general concept of the throne doing that, I didn't realize until just now.
Mm-hmm.
Thought if you sat on the throne, then perhaps. Hey, Byleth, become my mom. Come on, do it. God. Rhea's so weird. Wait, do you not trust me? Do you think I'm under some kind of Norian spell?
I mean, you kind of are. You're about to nuke the place because of it.
No, it has nothing to do with trust. I just wonder if the Norians have been sealing away your early memories. If so, maybe the special throne could help bring those lost pieces back. Those sweet memories of me and your siblings.
This plot really relies on you not realizing that babies don't have, like, you don't have memories from when you were a baby.
Yeah.
Like, that's just normal. I don't remember when I was 6.
It's assumed that... Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I see. I'm sorry, Based. I don't mean to push you towards something you don't want.
Excuse me, Lady Mikoto. The ceremony is about to begin.
Thank you, Yukimura. Based, you probably don't remember him, but this is Yukimura. He's one of our strategists and brightest leaders. We'd be lost without him.
You're too kind, my lady. Though in truth, I still have much to learn. That said, I am here to help in any way that I can, Lady Beast. Why does he sound like he's not Japanese? So the first line that Yukimura made started with the words comrade, so now he's a Soviet.
I'd like to make a public announcement about your presence here, Based. There have been rumors circulating about spies from Nor infiltrating the castle. I would like to cross those rumors once and for all. Yukimura, is everything ready?
Yes, my lady. People are beginning to gather in the plaza.
Excellent. Thank you. Based, I've arranged for Takumi, Hinoka, and Sakura to give you a tour. I thought you might want to get to know the area a little bit before this event. I need to speak with Yukimura first, but I'll meet you at the plaza soon.
We'd be happy to show her around. Thank you, Mother.
Azura, do you mind going with them as well?
Not at all. It would be my pleasure.
Thank you, Azura.
Of course, Based. I can't wait to show you around. I think you'll love it here.
Thank you, Sakura. A guided tour sounds like a great idea.
Oh, right, I'm Takumi. Sorry, I forgot. There's so many to keep track of.
No, I'm Takumi, right?
So you're Leo. You're Leo and Elise, and I'm Sakura and Takumi, right? Or were you Takumi? I don't remember. You can be Takumi if you want. I don't like him.
You're Sakura and Hinoka.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't quite line it up because I thought we were doing the reverses of each other because of the themes. My head empty.
I hope Based is truly okay with all of this.
Yes, I can't imagine the position she is in. It's a lot to process. That said, I think we've returned her return is a message from the gods.
A good message, I hope.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. After that invasion up north, I just feel uneasy. She should remain on high alert, if you ask me.
Lumera wins because she gives her 10-hour speech before she dies, edging out the time. These CGs are pretty beautiful.
Hey,
They
young
are.
lady! Would you like to try my world-famous roasted potatoes? They're delicious and nutritious. I guarantee you'll love them.
Lumera's just stretching out her death to 10 minutes so it can be monetized. Well, sure, why not? I've never tasted spices like these before. This is amazing.
Haha, told you. Here, take an extra one on the house and share it with your friend.
Well, thank you very much. Here you go, Azura.
Thank you, Based. You're right, this is delicious. This death is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Everyone really is friendly here, and it's so bright and open. Quite a contrast from the fortress I grew up in.
I'm glad you like it. Like I said, I've always been happy here.
Just don't get too comfortable, sister. Pardon me? I don't trust you. Shouldn't you be heading back to Nor soon?
Takumi.
Hey, who said you could call me by my name? You haven't earned that privilege either. That doesn't even make sense. Excuse me? Sir's been in Hoshido for as long as I've been gone. Shouldn't that be enough to consider her part of the family? I don't care. I don't trust either of you. Just wanted to tell that to your face.
I apologize for Takumi's rudeness. He's a bit of a hothead.
Not the
Anyway.
word I would use.
Yeah, I'd call him an asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway, how'd you like to try a sweet rice dumpling? It's a Hoshiden specialty.
I'd love to. Thanks, Sakura.
You're welcome.
You know, I'm very close with a girl in Nor who's around your age.
Oh, what's she like?
Well, she's generous and kind, always putting the needs of others first.
Alright, everyone, the ceremony is starting. Let's head to the plaza.
Is it nuke time? I think it's nuke time, right?
Yeah, that's this cutscene, which we have to skip.
Oh, right, it's a... There really are 3 of them. I guess it's... They wanted to put their best foot forward with the cutscenes early.
Yeah. Gods, what is that?
It's...
It's an ancient dragon. Never thought I'd see the day.
Alright, so... I find that this map is actually pretty difficult on Lunatic.
It is. This is definitely... This map is more difficult than, like... This map is more difficult than, like, most Birthright maps.
Yeah, this was like one of the hard points of Birthright 0%.
Mm-hmm.
So neither of you have Worm Slayers, so we can just have Corrin fight both of you. And then... So, like, here's the thing, is I think we want to go here with Sakura. Did Kaze get defense? He got defense, right? Because Kaze needs to get defense in order to not get...
I don't remember.
Killed by
I don't
these two.
remember if he got defense. I think he did.
We
He
will
got
find
speed.
out. We'll find out if he got defense or not. Because he does...
One thing I know, it's very unlikely because his speed growth in Ninja's like 80%, but if you're unlucky enough to not get speed on Kaze, he doesn't double, one of the enemy types in this chapter. I think it's the mercenaries.
Yeah, that was the 0% growths issue. Is because he doesn't have an 80% in his 0 growths run.
Yeah.
Someone posted a video of Ryoma beating the boss on this map, which has a less than 1% chance of ever happening. EXP Thief strikes again.
Yeah.
I do always find it interesting seeing how long he's gonna last. Actually, I'm gonna make a poll to see how long he's gonna last. When Ryoma die. And we can only have 4 options, so I'll go 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 plus. What turn do we think Ryoma's gonna die?
I am predicting 5 to 6, personally.
I think 5 to 6 is usually the most common, but I've seen him die earlier and later. Because it really is just like low hit rate moment.
I think I've had Ryoma kill the boss on this chapter like once before.
Be careful of the faceless. Or not faceless. Because he needs to get hit by 2 42s under hybrid RN. So it's 1 RN, 42 is 1 RN under hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Alright, now what we do is just have Kaze kill both of these dudes.
Yeah. Granted, yeah, Kaze getting a bunch of experience on this map is really nice. I also, Fates has just like spoiled me when it comes to dancers. Because whenever I'm playing the early game of any other FE, I always feel like I should have a dancer, and I don't.
I've been that way about like in ROM hacks that are often very reluctant to give you dancers early on. Because I've been playing a lot of ROM hacks lately. I mean, typically, I feel like the normal, quote-unquote normal time for them to show up is the halfway point.
Yeah, like halfway or a little bit before halfway.
Like, Ninian shows up after the Dread Isle. The FE4 dancers both show up in Chapter 2 of their generation. Because it's Chapter 7 and Chapter 2. Laura technically is around for a while, but she doesn't become a dancer until, what is that, 12X? Tethys is the big one. On Ephraim mode, Tethys is like halfway point. But on Erica mode, Tethys shows up like super early. Kind of absurd.
Also, FE6 dancers is like what, chapter 11?
Yeah, it's the Western Isles. It's 10A, 11B, I believe is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
yeah, so
no,
it's like an earlier one.
It's 11A, 10B. It's during the map where you've got like 8 million side objectives.
Yeah. And then Olivia, I guess, is also like kind of a third of the way through Awakening.
It's like a third of the way through Awakening, but it's also like the hardest part of Awakening is the early game. Oh, the 2%!
Ooh.
Actually huge.
Nice.
Actually huge. But yeah, I don't mind getting access to dancers later versus earlier, because like dancing is a very strong tool. So like on the one hand, I understand wanting to save it until later because of its strength. But on the other hand, I think it makes for a very interesting early game to be trying to make use of dancers. Alright, so now we got the first wave of reinforcements.
Well, it's the only wave of reinforcements.
I thought there were 2 waves in Lunatic? Or no, it's just that in hard mode you don't get the ones from the top, right?
Yeah.
I thought there were 2 waves, but maybe I'm gaslamping. So you're gonna block this one. 14, so 25 versus 7. He dies to the Wormslayer guy, actually.
Wait, what?
He dies to the Wormslayer guy. 25 attack.
Effective weapons get their might cut.
Oh, I
When-
hate that shit. Oh, okay. What is the actual
It's-
might this guy has?
So, yeah, if you use it against someone it's not effective against, they get -4 might, -10 hit.
Okay, so it's actually 21. He still
And
dies.
actually,
He exactly
he
dies.
loses his weapon rank bonuses as well. So I believe that's -2 for B swords.
Okay, so then he lives then. So yeah, I can leave. What I was trying to figure out is if I can leave Kaze here, because he has guard gauge, so he only needs to survive at least one attack. I wish it would just show the effective weapons what their actual might is. It's like, Fates is generally very good at communicating stuff like that, and so like the instances where it isn't stand out as like especially frustrating.
Yeah, because like I like the way effective weapons are balanced in this game a lot. I like that they do it that way. But I do think that the yeah, sometimes the UI with it, like I don't mind it personally. The fact that it shows like the base might, and then you just have to do the rest in your head. But like I can see how it would be annoying.
I think I am gonna Bloom Festal him anyway, even though he would have lived to hit from 14 if you were correct about the way the ranks work and stuff. Just because.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just because we can't check it.
Yeah, you lose. If you're at disadvantage, you lose your weapon rank bonuses. And B swords and daggers get might mostly. So.
All right, what turn number is it? We need to find out who wins the poll.
We'll check what. It'll be the next turn. Oh, it's 4.
It's turn 4.
Turn.
So
Okay.
yeah, 3 to 4 wins. 3 to 4 wins. You get 8 million fun bucks if you guess 3 to 4.
Also, he dodged the fucking Wormslayer anyway, lol.
No, that was guard gauge.
Let's go to
Oh. Do you guys think ranged weapons not being able to double is overkill or not?
I like it.
I like it, yeah. I think it gives magic, because as the series has gone on and like res has been more of a stat on enemies, like magic has kind of been, you know, like less distinct from physical weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that it can double is like, oh, okay, magic like stands out more. Obviously the big like caveat to that is daggers, but
I think they were not meant to be like good at combat. They were meant to be the debuff weapon. And then it just like happened that like, oh, you can just like give daggers to someone who has a good strength stat and their low might doesn't matter anymore.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't mind that like javelins and hand axes can't double. I think maybe something that could have been interesting for helping the balance of daggers is if you couldn't forge them. Like if you could forge other weapon types but not daggers, I think that could be good.
Okay, so what we do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Tsubakaze here. And then Sakura, Bloom Festal, and also give her personal. I do really like making use of Sakura's personal. It's 2 range, so I guess I could have sent her back. And obviously, like, I guess it's part of that I'm trying to get used to Elise, because hers is literally 1 range.
Yeah.
But it's nice to make use of. Okay,
Kaze?
just speed. Kaze, I need you to get strength, please.
His growth is like 45%, I believe, or 40. It's either 40 or 45. Like, he should be getting a little bit.
To be done.
Alright, so you can kill... You can't. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll just do this.
Yeah, get
We'll
rid
do
of
the
guard
Korin dance Korin moment.
Yeah.
This is typically how I deal with the Wormslayer guys anyway, is just like kill them on player phase with Korin. It does mean, okay, Korin's not in range there. does mean Corrin's probably going to have to take a hit from a mage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Corrin's got to take a hit from a mage, but only
They
one,
can,
and
thankfully.
I think she can take one. 13 res. Yeah, she can take one. I do think it's kind of neat that, like, they give you this super powerful unit, but then just, like, fill the map with units who are designed to delete them. It really emphasizes, like, the player phase of it all.
Yeah, no, I think this map is like kind of neat. Sakura could.
What about
Yeah.
Sakura?
Oh, just the move you just did.
Oh, yeah. She, like, heal Kaze.
It's funny how much Nosferatu got nerfed and it's still really good for a lot of the game. Yeah. The life stealing effect is just that strong.
I do think that, then that led to it being nerfed to be unusable in Three Houses, which is kind of funny.
I did do a very silly thing in Three Houses one time. I tried to make Nos Tank Violet a thing.
We have won.
It wasn't it wasn't good. It was usable.
Are you sure there's not a second wave of reinforcements? I feel like there's a second wave. Maybe I'm just, like, better at Fates than I used to be, but I feel like this map is much harder than it actually is feeling like.
No, I think it's just that you've just improved, because yeah, the difference between hard and lunatic is that hard there's only 2 dark mages in that wave, and in lunatic there's 4.
Okay, well, never mind. I was a little bit nervous about this map. I guess it's also last time I played this on Lunatic, it was 0 growths, and Kaze could not double the mages, which, like, really fucking hurts him. His bulk is just, like, non-existent.
Yeah, someone in chat did point out, remember, you are based.
So now the question becomes, do we train Azura to Inspiring Song? Like, I'm not doing the ridiculous, like, level 20 thing, or level 40 thing, or whatever, but, like, Inspiring Song's 10.
I personally don't.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, then.
Yeah.
69, nice. She doesn't die to 2 9s, so yeah.
How do y'all feel about Niles Baruka?
Oh, my
I've never
Lanta.
done it before. It seems okay.
This is another boss like the Chapter 3 boss, where it's just like, hey, like, hit rates. Just really, really dodgy unit that you just have to hope that you hit.
I mean, at least this one you have a 2-range healer and a dancer.
Yeah. And, like, you've probably routed the map by the time you're at this as well. So, like, it's not a huge deal. It's just, like, kind of annoying. Oh, no singing, no singing, no singing. Yeah, Corrin is plugging her ears because we need to plug our ears from the You Are the Ocean's Grey Waves so that we don't get copyright strikes.
I finally remember. I remember.
Is this where we get given the Yato?
Well, yeah.
Fire.
It's this cutscene.
So many we have to skip.
My child now.
It's a shame. That's a good meme one too.
It's one of the funniest cutscenes. My real father.
Are you alright, Based?
Yes, I'm fine. Just disgusted with myself. Are you okay? Can't believe what I just did to you. It was like I had no control over myself.
Please don't worry about it. That wasn't you. It was the blood of the ancient dragon that runs in your veins.
I thought only the Norian royal family had dragon blood. The blood of the dust dragon runs in the Norian royal family. and the blood of the Dawn Dragon runs through ours. It's your special, Beast. You can actually take the form of a dragon.
You are the main character. I've never heard of such a thing. But this is my first... I've heard of such a thing, but this is my first time seeing it in real life. That's a lie, right? Like, she's seen people transform, I feel like?
Yeah, I think she is just lying. Never mind me. What happened to all the innocent people in town?
You non-lethally subdued them! With a nuke!
I can't believe this. The entire town devastated. An hour ago, these streets were filled with vendors and children, and... So you see, Based, this is the work of the Norians. This is what they do. Let me guess. Sword you carried. Was it a gift from King Garen? Yes. He masterminded this whole thing. It's not your fault. He knew you'd be captured and brought before the Queen. But why? Why would he do this? So sorry I couldn't see it coming.
I remember when I first played Conquest and I didn't know the story was awful. This scene happened and I was like, what if Makoto was also masterminding things? And like, she knew about the nuke, but she let it happen to convince you that Nora's evil? But no, like, they would never do anything that interesting, apparently, because the story is bad.
Still dead.
I think I just have mommy issues, because I also thought Lumera was secretly evil and faking her death the first time I played Engage. So I think maybe I'm just projecting.
Oh, I mean, I think it's a... Like, I don't know. There was a point when I was first playing where I thought Azura was gonna be evil.
Yeah, because she's suspicious. Lumera acts sus. Lumera acts sus. Like, it's not just me projecting. Lumera acts really sus.
Yeah. Your apology means nothing. This is all your fault. Mother is dead, along with countless others. And it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't showed up on our doorstep. You don't belong here. Enough, Takumi.
Takumi says you don't belong here, but then gets mad when you choose to leave. Pick a lane.
Be gone, dragon. You don't belong in this country.
2 chapters later, I'm gonna kill you for leaving us! Your words won't change anything, and besides...
Shut up, Azura. You're no different than Based, an interloper. Takumi. Don't speak my name. I don't ever want to see you again. Are we really to believe you had no idea this would happen?
Takumi, what are you saying? Knock it off. You just saw Based help us defeat those Norian soldiers.
Takumi, please, you must listen. Your sister is Based. If you don't trust me, that's one thing. But your own blood is Based.
Mother's dead, thanks to her. She's not my sister. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've brought nothing but pain to all of you. It would be better if I'd never come here. Maybe I should just leave.
Please wait. I do not believe that is what Queen Makoto would have wanted.
What would you know about it, Yukimura? What do you mean? Did she say something to you?
I hate to deliver this news, but Queen Makoto foresaw... Yeah, this is what made me think that she was, like, in on it, but she was trying to spin it to be, like, to turn Korin against Nor. Like, this part, where Queen Makoto foresaw her own death. This isn't your fault, Based. King Garon set these events into motion, and the Queen speculated that there may be an even darker force at work. She didn't know when or how death would strike, only that it was certain. And there's one other thing. Please take a look at this statue. Because it's sort of, the marketing and, like, the choice thing sort of presents it as if there's not, like, a good guy, bad guy thing. Whereas, like, it is just Hoshido good guy nor bad guy, but I thought it was going to be closer to what Three Houses is, where everyone is kind of skeevy. So that's why I was like, oh, Makoto's, like, twisting things to make Korin think that Nor is evil, and Nor is twisting things to make Korin think that Hoshido is evil. But no, it is just literally Nor is evil, which is boring.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, Hoshido isn't great, either necessarily. Like, there's some stuff, but the narrative doesn't, like... The narrative doesn't really do it any favors to show, like, the... How do I put it? Like, the narrative does portray it as, like, Hoshido good nor evil.
Yeah, which is a shame.
Even though they both are kind of shitty, but...
They kind of are, yeah.
Is that a sword? Can't be.
It is the divine sword Yato. Much like your weapon, Ryoma, the divine Rajinto. And your Fujinumi, Takumi. Yato may only be wielded by a singular warrior. One who is chosen by the blade itself. It is said that the Yato was forged to be the key to peace in our world.
I wonder if anyone has played through the Fates trilogy and counted how many times people say, it's not your fault, Korin, or some variation. It would be a very high number, I would bet.
Yeah. Everything is not her fault.
The key to peace.
I do really like this song.
Yeah.
The OST of Fates is peak.
I always love that animation.
So, I know... Okay, I will say this. I know people dunk on, Korin for, like, getting handed Yato this early in the story. I don't actually mind that, because it's weaker, and it has to get, like, blessed in before it becomes, like, the true holy weapon. I think it's a cool twist on, like, how the Lord... Because usually Lords will start with one personal weapon, and then they get another one later in the story, right? So, like, you know, for example... Crom has Falchion in his starting inventory, and then he gets Exalted Falchion, or, like, Awakened Falchion, later in the story. You get, the Wolf Bale on Hector, and then he gets Armads later in the story. Like, that sort of thing. And I think it's cool that it's the same weapon, and it just gets upgraded progressively as we go through the story.
Yeah, I don't mind Korin getting it this early, like, in its current state. Especially because the other royals have their PRFs already, so...
Yeah.
The blade has chosen based. Possible.
Base, do you know what this means?
Lin makes the Manikati and then a worse sword on the final chapter. Yeah.
True.
Base, are you listening? Can you hear us? Korin has AirPods in. Can't hear Sakura. Lord Ryoma, I have important news. A massive Norian force is gathering at our border.
This is the final straw. Worked hard to avoid an all-out war, but now... Death is too good for them. Who's with me? Death is too good for them, so that's why we're gonna kill them.
No, that's why we non-lethally subdue them.
There must be another way. Surely the answer is not more bloodshed.
I'm sorry, Korin, but this is a video game.
But I feel I must follow Ryoma to the border. If I can help avert total war.
Wait, Based, there's something you need to know. You've become embroiled in a fight right now. It would be easy to lose control. Your dragon blood could take over again. And if you yield completely to the dragon, you may lose your humanity altogether.
Is there anything I can do?
This is called the Dragon Stone. It'll allow you to control the dragon's power and return to your human form. Now please close your eyes.
I actually didn't realize that it was a little bit of foreshadowing. Well, I guess technically you don't see it in the story. But the whole like, oh, if you give in to the dragon, you lose your humanity is like what happens with the non-coast and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's like the DLC story.
Yeah. Very well.
Now, remind me, the boss of this chapter, that's not a non-coast, that's Sumeragi, right?
Yeah, it's Sumeragi.
I guess if anyone cares, like, we are fully just gonna spoil the story, just talking about things, so, like, if you care, there, you should be okay now. This Dragonstone is attuned to you. Be sure to keep it safe.
Thank you, Azura. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh,
I'm sorry, did I make you uncomfortable? I know we've only known each other for a short while, but I feel close to you. You said we're just talking about everything about the story, right? Like,
yeah, we're fine to spoil stuff.
it is so weird to me that the Yato is the fire emblem and not Azura's pendant.
Oh yeah.
When, like, Azura's pendant is the magical MacGuffin for, like, most of the story.
It's what's on the title screen.
Yeah, and that too. Which, like, yeah, like most games, the fire emblem is the thing on the title screen. I don't know, it's so weird. You already risked your life to help calm my dragon form. I only hope I can repay the favor someday.
Thank you, Based. I feel close to you as well. I feel safe when I'm with you. I wish to keep you safe too. That's why I'm coming with you to face Nor.
The water emblem, yeah.
So we're gonna do the path choice thing, and then I think we'll probably have time to do chapter 7, and that'll be it. I do need to end the stream around like 5 o'clock EST so I can start making dinner. But I think we have time for this and 7, if you're good for that, Blue.
Yeah, for sure.
Based, you're alive! Based, you're alive! They haven't harmed you, have they?
Xander, I'm fine. But why are you invading Hoshido?
Father says it's time to show our true strength. Join us and we'll end this quickly. If we conquer Hoshido here and now, we can avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Xander, I need a minute. Careful, Based. That man is a Norian commander. Ryoma.
Based, I was worried about you. Don't ever wander away from me again.
I'm okay. I'm glad you're okay, Based. You must have the devil's own luck.
He set the line.
Yay, we got our sister back.
Norian scum. First you kidnap her and now you lie to her? Based is my sister, not yours.
You're mistaken. Based is my sweet little sister. You may not have her.
Don't be fooled by their words. You belong with your true family in Hoshido.
We have loved you and raised you since you were a child. Come home, little princess. We can live as a family once more.
Come to Hoshido, Based.
No, Base, nor is your home. This is just like that premonition. This should be
Yeah.
fine to not get copyrighted. Like it's 2 second segment, and I do like it. I like it how it shows off the royals.
Yeah.
Also,
So, I
fun
will
fact
say-
about the. Oh,
We
what
are
were you
your
saying?
family.
Oh, go ahead, because I was about to say a bit of a long-winded thing.
I think it's kind of funny that the premonition, like, it obviously doesn't make sense in the context of Fates. But did you know that, like, Nyx and the furries are there as well for some reason?
Yeah, like all the units that like don't even need to be there.
And, like, canonically shouldn't. Like, I'm fine with the retainers, even though they don't show up in the normal version, because it kind of makes sense. But, like, it's just weird for, like, what are you doing here, you know?
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is like this is the big thing that like I actually do think the story should get more credit for it than it gets. Is like a lot of people are like, well, the obvious choice is to go with Hoshido because like Garen and Nor are evil. But
Mhm.
like this would actually be a difficult choice. Because it's like the family who you've actually remembered your entire life and like lived with. Versus like these people who you've just met, but you know that like Garen's evil. I don't know. I think people don't give enough credit to the fact that like, yeah, this is not like, this would not be an easy choice to make.
Yeah, especially because it's like, obviously it's not like a 1-to-1, but I have like blood family who like raised me and whatnot who are genuinely shitty human beings. And if you get a complicated relationship with them, like it's very easy to just be like, oh, well, you're evil, but it makes things complicated. And I think that when you're choosing, like when it's a war and they're gonna kill each other, I think that would add an additional layer of like feelingsy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, if, like choosing Hoshido means leaving like those, you know, the family who you love, and it's like, yeah, that'd be really, really hard.
I don't think
yeah,
that they do like
this is,
a
like, the
great
big thing.
job with it, but I do think it is like better than people give it credit for.
Yeah. All right, it's time for the conquest story itself to begin. Hoo boy. I know what I must do. Ryoma, withdraw your troops. You can't mean that, base. You can't possibly. I'm sorry, Ryoma, but I will not fight for Hoshido. How could you say that? Open your eyes. Can you not see just how vile these Norians are? They're hateful fiends who wish to trample Hoshido. They killed our mother. It's not that simple. I know what the Norian kingdom has done to Hoshido is unforgivable. And I know that now that these are not my brothers and sisters by birth. Yet even still, I must side with them. My heart won't allow me to do otherwise. How could you fight alongside those monsters after what they did? Now that you know of their sins, how can you possibly justify joining them? You are a princess of Hoshido. You're my sister. They are to blame for you not growing up with us as you were meant to. Do you truly mean to fight for those who stole you away? Ryoma, my sorrow is beyond words. Still, I simply will not abandon the only family I've ever known.
You did the right thing, Based. As you know, you do not share the same bloodline as the rest of us. But it matters not. I have regarded you as a family since I first laid eyes on you. I cannot express what it means to me that you've chosen to return to us. Father would be pleased with your decision as well.
Oh, someone brings up a good point, yeah. The fact that all the units, even someone like Nyx or the furries, show up in the premonition is because it's, part of the game's demo, so you get to see the whole cast.
Oh! Okay, that does make sense then.
Yeah. Are you certain of that, Prince Sander? Surely you must know of King Garen's attempt to murder Based. Explain yourself. Oh, my bad.
Explain yourself swiftly.
There was an attack in our capital square. The explosion came from Based sword. If my mother hadn't sacrificed herself, she'd be dead now. If King Garen truly cares, why did he risk Based's life just to hurt Hoshido?
Is this true, Base?
It is, but I still need to hear Father's side of the story. That's why I must return home right away. I must know the truth of this tragedy. I'm afraid that is not an option. Oh, true. Odin, Laszlo, and Salinar aren't there, which is funny and makes sense. Ah. Everyone, attack Based. I will not allow you to return to Nor until we've settled this on the battlefield. Ryoma, don't do this. If you're looking for forgiveness, you'll find none here.
I love how he immediately, like, he tries to pull the whole, like, Garen tried to kill you, and then immediately tries to kill you as well.
Yeah. Do you wish to side with Nor? You must first defeat your true brother. It is your birthright to fight at my side. Hey, that's the thing.
That's the name of the thing.
I cannot forgive the choice you've made. My favorite part of Fire Emblem... My favorite part of Fates is when Ryoma said, "This is your Fire Emblem birthday."
I like when Azura says, "Corrin, I'm gonna have a Fire Emblem revelation for you."
How dare you... Jesus. How dare you use the sacred Yato blade against your own kingdom? Perhaps it is a blessing Mother isn't here to witness your betrayal. I'm falling apart.
Unrealistic. We wouldn't have built Guard Gauge up that quickly.
True.
Stand down, Prince of Hoshido. I will not allow you to cause any further harm to Based.
Order me around once more, nor will lose a prince as well as a princess today. I will do what I must to awaken my sister from the spell that binds her. You vile Norians have brainwashed her, and I will not rest until she is free.
More false accusations. You know very well she chose this of her own free will. No matter the blood that courses through her veins, we are her true family. That will never change.
I will not stand here and listen to your lies. Your heart only knows deceit and betrayal. Norians are notorious for their cruel and cowardly methods. This is no different.
The cruel and cowardly methods reminds me of the Tumblr post where it's Swordmaster Xander, and he says, it's Xander reclassed the Swordmaster, and he goes like, "Hello, Corrin, it is I, Prince Ryoma. I'm here to tell you that I was wrong. The Norians are your true family. Please go back and join them."
Xander's cruel and unusual methods. But I have had enough of foolish words. We must resolve this with blades.
So be it. I always knew it would come to this. The Crown Prince of Nor clashing blades with Hoshido's heir. It's almost poetic.
Please stop this madness, both of you. Xander, I beg of you, let it go for now. We must return to Nor right away. There's been enough senseless death on this day.
I like how in Revelations they put aside their differences to fucking kill Corrin for being a centrist.
Yeah. I'm afraid retreat is not an option. Leo, why would you say that? If we retreat, they'll think we fear them. Or worse, that we coerced you into joining us. This is our chance to prove beyond a doubt that you chose us of your own volition. We have no choice but to stand our ground and fight.
So this is number 2 time that Leo resolves Corrin's conflict for them.
Yeah, out of like how many? 10?
8 million.
Yeah.
I agree with Leo. After all, we've done nothing wrong. Why should we flee? You're one of us, Based. That's worth fighting for.
Don't worry, Base. Everything's okay now that we're together again. If we all try our hardest, there's no way we can lose. Is that really what you want? Leo, Camilla, even Elise. If you mean to fight, then fight. Norian pawns, soon you shall be a mere stain on my sacred blade, Raijinto. Hinoka, Takumi, Sakura, are you ready?
Ready and waiting. Like I never let them take Based away from us again.
Show no mercy. Now's our chance to avenge Mother's death.
I'll help too. I'll do my best. Please, Based, come back to us. Oh, this is me. Sorry. Fools, all of you. You have my pity. Sadly for you, my sacred blade Siegfried knows nothing of pity, only triumph. Camillo, Leo, Elise, prepare for battle. I swear to protect our dear Base, no matter what.
Failure is no option. Let's show those scoundrels what it means to be a family. I'm ready too. Finish this quickly, though. I'm starving. This is it. Attack!
It begins! Just on the topic of this being so verbose, we already got all of the Conquest siblings giving their, like, one line. Then we go to the Norian siblings, and they all have to give a line. And then it goes back to the Conquest siblings, and they all give another line. Like, this is
everyone.
such a wordy story, and it tells you nothing.
Yeah.
Lady Based, apologies for the delay. I'm pleased to find you alive and well. Where were you, Jacob?
Yeah, it reminds me of, I think someone was streaming Birthright and reading the story, and there's one part where it's like Iago talking and monologuing, and someone in chat's just like, I can't believe they are still talking.
Yeah, it's so long.
Jacob, what are you doing here?
I have been searching for you ever since we got separated at the bottomless canyon. I was detained and could not join you as swiftly as I would have liked. But what matters is that I'm here now. I'm ready to help you in any way I can. Alright, so we finally actually have gameplay.
Gameplay.
We don't want to enemy phase Ryoma. I mean, I think that the actual strategy is to kill these people. Corrin and Jacob are the only real units, unlike in the Birthright and Revrote, where you have, like, multiple real units. So like, other people can die, and they also don't get experience. Technically this range... Oh, no, it is accurate, because this would be where Takumi attacks. So I think what I want to do is go here with Jacob, force Takumi to get out, and then everyone else can sort of, like, gang up on him.
Mm-hmm.
We've done enough voice acting, I'm just gonna skip the battle quotes. Like, I do kind of want to get to the actual gameplay.
Yeah. I will say this chapter becomes a lot easier when you realize you can just use all of Elise's freeze uses.
Yeah. Which I'll probably do, like, right here.
The, Dragonstone, we're plus magic, so...
Yeah, Dragonstone kills, and then Hinoka's gonna have to fight Corrin.
Oh yeah, the Norians never do react to Corrin being a dragon, huh?
Defeated by you?
Honestly, we should be thankful for that, because it would be another 5 minutes of fucking dialogue.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we're minus strength.
Been leveling very
It's kind of funny. We're minus strength and plus magic, but we have even strength and magic.
No. Well,
shit! Right. I forgot. We froze Takumi, not Hinoka. Well, Elise is probably dead here, but that doesn't matter. She's not real.
Not
Elise
if we kill
isn't
her.
real.
We could just kill Hinoka.
Yeah, I think we do this. We deal 16. Ah, it's not enough.
Well, what about the
Oh no, with
the
based
axe?
it is. With based it is enough. Look at this. We deal 6 here and then 16 with Leo. I mean, at least dying also doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, are we gonna go for the Ryoma kill?
Probably not. Like, I know that, like, it's technically EXP optimal to have Corrin or Jacob kill Ryoma, but, like, I cannot be asked to do that.
So, do you know the trick, though, to have actually, like, really good hit rates?
Freeze, right?
Yeah, well, Freeze plus Heartseeker gets Corrin's Dragonstone hit rates into, like, the 90s.
Okay, maybe we'll do that. Why not? Why not?
And then I think, like, yeah, and then, like, attack stance with, like, Xander, like, bumps the hit up further.
I refuse to accept this.
We do still got a little bit of experience because Corrin was the backup there.
Yeah.
So we've killed 2 of the 4 we need to kill. The reason in Nor is explained in the Anankos DLC. The reason that they don't react, you mean, is explained in the Anankos DLC, or...
I guess so. Cause, like, yeah, I mean, I guess they would have some knowledge of it.
And we'll give the skills, what is it, Lily's Poison, Rose's Thorns, right?
Yeah. That is true. Ryoma does always target Xander, even if there's other people in range. Which, funnily enough, is not true the other way around on the Birthright version of this map.
For a second, I thought he was gonna proc Astra, which would have been kind of cringe.
Does he have Astra?
I think so. No, he just has Duelist Blow. Okay. Well, we will Elixir up. And switch. Get this Corrin. I do think, like, I kind of want Corrin to be my carry, so I do think investing in Corrin early.
Yeah.
What level is my Corrin, actually?
7?
Level 7, okay. Because the thing is that, I do want to reclass Corrin to try to start building Tome Rank while still being unpromoted. But I know you can't really do that until Chapter 8, because you need to have the ability to buy both a Fire Tome and a Heart Seal.
Yes.
I mean, how do you feel? I know, like, there's other competition for the first Heart Seal. Like, Elise is the big one, obviously.
Yeah, so you get 2, right? Because you get the one from the shop, and then Haitaka drops 1.
Yeah, but I also want to use Mozu, because Mozu's one of my favorite units.
Yeah, so, like, Mozu, like, if one's going to Mozu, then the other one, yeah, it's like Mozu.
Oh
Elise, and
no.
Corrin.
Oh no, Sakura, don't do that. She's her personal skill too. Her personal skill too.
Can Corrin reach this turn? Yeah.
17.
So, like, trying to think. With Rose's Thorns and a Xander dual strike, maybe? And then...
So that's 20. Heartseeker's just adjacent, right?
Yeah, it's only adjacent.
17. The problem is, like, so Leo is the one who does the actual, like, the damage. 16.
Oh, I guess you could do a
9.
Leo dual strike instead.
Oh, I mean, like, in order to get Heartseeker, I need Leo here, right?
Oh, true, you can't do a Leo dual strike with Corrin, yeah.
So, 16 plus 9, that's 25. So yeah, that'll be enough. That'll be enough.
Yeah.
That Corrin doesn't even need to unpair, which means that she gets to have guard gauge. 92% hit. Does Rose's Thorns...
It
doesn't help with the hit rate at all.
But adjacency in general does.
So we go like here. And 96. There we go.
Yep. Yeah, so this is, yeah, so like the Ryoma kill is surprisingly reliable.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I have you here. Paying off early. I would not have, I would have just killed Sakura. And now Sakura gets to live.
Yeah.
We don't get to do the Omega triple Sakura kill. Where you kill Sakura as a green unit, a blue unit, and a red unit.
True. Also, Corrin's been leveling very well.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Ryoma, everyone, please find it in your hearts to forgive me. I know that a Princess of Hoshido siding with Nor seems like the ultimate betrayal. But I swear my honor, I will end this war for all of us. For Nor and for Hoshido. For you and for me. Promise you that. Until then, farewell.
Oh, Green Azura looks so pretty! Holy shit!
Yeah, this is the one time you see Green Unit Azura.
Based.
Azura, why are we reading Conquest Story? Because people asked us to.
I held the democracy vote and people voted for the story. So you're really leaving us?
Azura,
Oh, you're sure about this, Based? Once it's done, it cannot be undone. Azura, I already made the choice. It's too late to undone it.
Yes, I know. But it's the only way. These people, I love them for as long as I can remember. They're my family.
I see. If that's the path you've chosen, I will try not to stop you. I'm certain we'll meet again. But for now, I suppose this is goodbye. I will be honest, though, like, this is so wordy, I might just overwrite democracy and say I'm the Senate. Like, on future streams. We'll do it for this stream, at least, and we'll see how I feel about it in future streams.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're 3.5 hours in, and we just got done with the Branch of Fate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, units look a little bit different. Like, their sprites look a little bit different depending on whether they're blue, red, or green army.
Just their coloring. I liked how the color looked.
Yeah. Azura.
And that's the intro cutscene.
Yep. Lilith, great timing.
Lilith, milady. Do you mean to say this creature is our stable girl? Stable girl? It can't be.
Actually, it can, and it is.
Sorry, milady, but I failed to grasp the joke. Lilith is a human, not a fantastical beast.
Look, I know it's confusing. I'll explain everything later. Come on, I want to show you something before we catch up with the others.
My word, what is that light?
I'll explain that later, too.
Beg pardon, Lady Based, but what, may I inquire, what just happened? And where precisely are we? I apologize for startling you, Jacob. Please allow me to explain.
The current talent is a diviner.
I see. So, to be clear, right now we are in something called an astral plane. Fascinating, truly fascinating. Lady Based, I know that the choice you made was a difficult one. From here on out, you and your allies will continue down your chosen path. I promise to do everything in my power to help you in your journey. As such, please feel free to make use of this astral plane or prepare for battle.
Thank you, Lilith. Your kindness and support are very much appreciated.
Aw, you're so very welcome! Oh, by the way, this place is filled with dragon veins. Long story short, okay, this is a tutorial. We're skipping it.
Yeah.
That is a tutorial. I am not reading the tutorials. We're already spending enough time here. Okay, so what do we build first? Do we think armory or... I think armory so we get a bronze axe for Arthur, right?
That is usually what I do, yes.
Because, like, none of the Heartseal options... I guess Heartseal Silas is functional next chapter, but the rest of them kind of aren't.
I don't think we'd want to do a mercenary Silas anyways.
Yeah, he really just dips into hero to get soul.
Pretty much.
I mean, Bow Knight's a pretty good class, too, but, like, I think Silas has better options than spending a Heartseal to go Bow Knight.
I think, yeah, the main reason you'd want to buy the staff shop for this chapter is for tonics, which can matter, but I think generally, like, giving Arthur plus 10 hit is really good.
Does this happen every time a new player gets playable? Liv has to explain how the astral plane works to everyone? And the story just skips over it?
I mean, yeah, essentially.
Can we do Great Knight Jacob? I am not a fan of Paladin or Great Knight Jacob. I think it's
Yeah,
an
me
absolute
neither.
waste of a heart seal. Like, I legitimately think that's an absolute waste of a heart seal.
I generally agree, yeah. Specifically here, I think in Birthright, there's more merit.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But here it's like, ugh.
We could do the DLC.
Let's do the DLC.
let's play Royal Rumble and Beach Brawl. Let's go to the beach, everyone.
Let's go to the beach. Get all that heroes art.
Let's side. Well, we did just decide to side with Nor, so it's only fair to side with Hoshido. Let's go Team Hinoka.
Woo, beach episode, yeah.
I wish anyone had asked me what I want first. Now I have to go on a tropical island if we win all by myself? I think we should forfeit.
Oh, okay. I will listen to Hinoka's advice. Where's the nearest archer? Hey, Hinoka's forfeiting.
Hey, Niles, can you do us a favor?
Is there anyone who can kill me over here? No? That's a shame. Niles, can you help me, please? Hinoka wants to forfeit. What the fuck?
What is this map? I've never played this. I have no idea.
Wait, he's not even attacking. What are you doing, Niles?
Do you have a 2-range option?
I don't. I got the pine branch equipped. Can you kill Setsuna? Literally all they're doing is rallying. What is this map? I want to die! I want to die! Hinoka said to forfeit, and you can't forfeit.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I could bookmark, I guess? But like, then I have to redo the whole castle bit.
Yeah, that doesn't take too long, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I've done the castle bit so many times when I was testing the mods that then ultimately didn't even work.
Yeah.
That it just makes me kind of sad. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, we grab our wheat. We buy a bronze axe.
We buy 6 bronze axes.
We do not get 6 bronze. We're all in on Arthur stocks, making the biggest Arthur forge possible. Let's give the wheat to Lilith because I want gold bars because I am planning on doing the Midori Takumi kill.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
And so like that involves needing gold bars for the merchant thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but like on the topic of the heart seal, like if you're using one on Mozu, then it's basically just between Elise and Corrin.
Yeah. I mean, Odin, I would like to get Vantage as well for Ophelia, but there'll be time. There'll be time for that.
After you beat 13. And like, yeah, unless you're using Elise as like one of your main combat units, she's fine sticking in Troubadour.
I do, like, I know that Wyvern Elise is good, but I do think I'm gonna keep her as a Troubadour.
Yeah.
I return, Father.
She's good either way, to be honest.
I just think, like, Wyvern Elise, I feel like people just assume Wyvern Elise gets the resources, and I think that there are other people who can use, like, those resources, the Heart Seal specifically.
Yeah, yeah, the Heart Seal mainly.
I have returned, Father.
So you have. Word of your work in Hoshido precedes you, son. What I've heard pleases me. Your efforts to vanquish our enemies will not go unrewarded.
Thank you, Father. There's something else. I bring good tidings. It's about Base. She has already safely returned to us. Our family is whole again.
Based has returned. Hello, Father. What are you doing here, girl? Why did you come back? Father,
Father, how
Oh,
could
how
you...
could you
Oh,
say-
that's you, yeah.
Yeah. Father, how could you say such a thing? Do you take me for a fool, Based? My spies are everywhere. I know you've been at Hoshido Castle this whole time. No doubt their filthy queen filled your head with all manner of secrets about your birth. Poor little princess of Hoshido, abducted at a young age by the forces of Nor. You are surely now aware that the royal family of Nor is your enemy by birthright.
He said the thing again. At least uses the resources pretty well. Yeah, but other people use them well as well. Like, I'm not saying that Elise is a bad Heart Seal target. My point is that she's not the only Heart Seal target.
Yeah. I think, like, most of the time it's pretty reasonable, because... Mainly, like, if you're not using a Mozu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's like, who else in the early game other than, like, Corrin and Elise is really, like, making great use of it?
Mozu lives and dies by the Heart Seal, but it is worth noting that the second Heart Seal costs money. You only have one that doesn't cost money. And you can potentially get Forges, Nosferatu Tome, more tonics.
Yeah. I usually find that if you're not doing, like, really Forges early on, you can afford basically everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it depends. Did you come back all the same? Cannot help but wonder why.
Smells like treachery! Betrayal! Surely she's sided with the enemy. Could it be she's planning to assassinate you, King Garen? It's only logical.
No, how could you say that? I would never do such a thing.
It's true. That is simply not possible.
They say in the route where Corrin does such a thing.
Yeah, that's actually our end goal.
Oh, how can you be so sure? Expect less sentimentality.
I have proof that Base loyalty still lies with Nor. Although it was her first true battle, she fought off the Hoshidan army all alone. See, Xander is saying that we got all the kills, because we did.
Xander, that's not exactly... Be quiet, Base. Don't say a word.
What's more, I saw her elect to return to Nor with my own eyes. We all did. Because of that choice, Prince Ryoma grew angry and tried to kill Based. If she were a Hoshidan spy, why would she risk her life for us? Why would she alienate herself from the Hoshidan royals by protecting us?
A convincing story. But it proves nothing! The whole thing could be an elaborate ruse!
Silence, Iago. As Crown Prince of Nor, I swear on my honor it was no act. You weren't even there, you fool! How could you possibly know what transpired?
That is enough, Iago. Words have been heard and considered. Based, where is the sword I gifted you with before you left? That sword, it broke when I was in Hoshido. Exploded before my eyes. If the Hoshidan Queen... If she hadn't sacrificed herself to save me, I would have died. I see. How very touching. Father, I must ask you something. Did you give me that sword knowing this would happen? Is it planned?
Based, I don't think this is the best time to bring that up.
No, I must know. For myself and for the innocent Hoshidans who were killed. Father, please tell me the truth. Did you plan that explosion? Did you raise me as your child just to send me with that sword to die in Hoshido? That is a long-term plan.
I mean, say what you will about King Garen. He's a planner.
That sword is just a sword. I know nothing about this attack of which you speak. But Father gave you my answer, girl. Won't say it again.
Still doubting the king, are you? Those Hoshidans really got under your skin. King Garen, I think it's safe to say we have a dirty Hoshidan spy on our hands.
Sadly, I must agree. Now that the war between our kingdoms has escalated, I have no choice. I cannot allow this problem to go any further than it already has. Xander, kill Based. That's an order.
What? Father, stop this madness, I beg of you.
Please, no. Don't hurt our sister.
That's enough, princess! It's not your decision to question the king's decision. Not even a queen would be able to overrule a direct command from King Garen!
Xander, you have your orders. No more stalling. Proceed.
I won't do it. I'm sorry, Father.
Ah, what's the matter? You don't have the guts. Here is our crown prince, also a traitor. He is defying a royal order, after all.
Stop this. Xander's not a traitor. Father, I'm the cause of all this. All will be well if I just disappear, correct? Please don't bring Xander into this. Do it myself. Father? So, willing to trade your life for his. Fascinating. In that case, shall allow the great Anankos to decide your fate. Now would be a good time to start praying.
Father? I don't understand.
Quiet, children. I will now seek the counsel of the sacred mystical dragon Anankos. He alone shall decide Based's fate.
King Garen, you can't be serious. Are you feeling well?
Mystical dragon Anankos? Mighty Anankos, I call upon your wisdom of this day of reckoning. Grant me a vision. Show me the way.
What is this, some kind of vision quest?
Understood. Shall be done. Fate has smiled on you today, young Based. As decreed by Anankos, you shall be accepted into the Norian royal family. What did Anankos think this would do for him?
I don't know, and I kind of don't care. Anankos is like yet another in the long line of like, what is this character's actual motivation?
Yeah.
I mean, Fire Emblem's not good at writing villains. They're mostly just like, I wanted to destroy the world because I'm evil. And Anankos kind of fits that, but is like weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Father, thank you.
King Garen, this is preposterous!
You did the right thing, Father. We're all eternally grateful.
Not so fast. Before it can be done, Base must first pass a test. Test? What kind of test? Anankos decrees that you must first suppress the Ice Tribe's rebellion. Once you have gloriously fulfilled that obligation on behalf of Nor, I will welcome you back into the fold as my daughter, and all will be as it was. As the rebellion. I understand, Father. No matter what, I won't let you down.
You'll do great, Based. I'll prepare the troops immediately. With our army at your side, you will make quick work of that little rebellion.
Yeah, you can do it. I'll go along too, so I can heal you if you get hurt. You fail to understand the task at hand. To fulfill the wishes of an Ankosh, she must perform this task by herself. Based will vanquish the tribe alone, without the help of our troops.
Hey, more EXP for me.
What? Father, that's not possible.
Father, be reasonable. Attempting to end this rebellion alone is suicide. To even get there, she must first pass through the woods of the Forlorn. It is too much to ask of her when she is still so inexperienced in the ways of the world.
If that is so, then kill her now. Will not tolerate insolence.
Understood, Father. I apologize for my outburst.
Don't worry, Xander. I'll find a way to do this alone. Somehow. You remember when Leo said I have the devil's luck? It must be true. I swear to you, I will accomplish this task and return home without fail. If you'll excuse me, I must go make the proper preparations for my journey.
Based. May the gods be at your side.
I have high hopes for you, Based. Do not let me down.
I won't, Father. That's a promise.
Excellent. All is going according to plan.
So wait, this is 5D chest. He wanted Xander to refuse. I'm gonna stop trying to
already
figure it
let
out.
go
I
of-
don't care. I don't care.
I guess it's like a emotional manipulation angle. I don't know. No traitor nor shall escape justice. Even if she begs for the sweet release of death, I won't allow it.
But you just wanted to kill her.
She must ignore that. She must first live long enough to lose all hope and learn the true meaning of pain. It's like Takumi too.
God, this game's writing is so bad.
So funny.
So it is true. I should have known. Father only intends to make Based suffer. In that case, I know what I must do. And it's definitely not kill him and become the king. Nope. I'll do something different.
I'll listen to everything he says.
Follow all of his orders.
Can't wait for chapter 14. If we're still reading the story by chapter 14.
Is that
Then,
the
yeah.
is that the Scarlet Massacre, right?
No, 14 is the boat map, or not boat, opera house map.
Oh, true. I mean, we'll be skipping the cutscene for copyright reasons, but which I think is the big 14 meme.
So these are the woods of the Forlorn. If I can't make it through here, I'll never reach the Ice Tribe village. I wonder if I'm even going the right way. Never had to go through it alone like this. It's a lonely feeling.
Ahem.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lilith. You're absolutely right. Not alone at all. I have you.
That's okay. The story forgets about Lilith as well.
Yeah. Thank you for looking after me. Having you here makes me feel a lot better. But enough fooling around. I must fulfill Father's command. Otherwise, I betray my birth family for nothing.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Ah, it's pitch black in here. No, it's not. This isn't going to be easy, is it?
This map. What if this map was originally supposed to have Thracia fog?
Yeah, if this game had fog of war. That, I feel because that's a dialogue where you see that, and in other FE games you'd think like, oh, it's a fog map. It's so dark. Could be walking in endless circles for all I know. What to do? Lilith, what was that? I heard something.
Well, it's funny because in Three Houses, they actually have, like, a line of dialogue about fog on the Battle of Eagle and Lion, but then it's not a Fog of War map.
Oh, yeah, huh. Gah, is that a faceless?
Grrr, arg, I'm 800 pounds.
Can't believe it. I had no idea there were faceless in this forest. This is bad. Can't run away. Though I must make it somewhere. Though I must make it through here no matter what.
Aren't these faceless like they were summoned by Iago, who's trying to kill Corrin, even though Garen doesn't want to kill Corrin or something?
If I remember, in like literally every instance where it's faceless, I think it is Iago, or like almost every instance.
It's so weird.
Because I think he's just like, well, I just want to kill Corrin anyway, so I'm just gonna do it.
But I'm gonna use the
Against his
faceless to do it.
Yeah. That means there's only one option. I have to fight my way through.
No, don't use the Yato. You're minus strength. Roar.
Wow, such power. I'm out of my league. No choice. I'll have to use my Dragon Stone.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm surrounded. I'm in deep trouble now. There's no way I can transform in time.
What do you mean? It's
That's-
instantaneous.
Yeah, is that how it works?
Hiya! Yeah. Begone, vile beasts! Based, are you okay? Thank heavens I arrived before it was too late.
You good? I'm fine, thanks to you, but what are you doing here?
I apologize for the shock, milady. I was worried and I just had to check on you. They say the spirits of the dead inhabit this forest, searching for fresh souls to take. I simply could not allow you to face such horrors by yourself. It's not easy to do something behind King Baron's back, but I managed. it is easy, actually. Everyone fucking does it all the goddamn time.
Yeah, even people in his circle.
That's like the plot of this game. Is everyone is fighting each other behind Garen's back. In any case, Flora, Felicia, and I were all reassigned to the castle after you left. Those two should have no trouble covering for me in my absence, so all should be well.
Thank you, Jacob. It's very kind of you to come after me like you did. Are you sure this is for the best?
I just realized Flora's supposed to be covering for Jacob, but Flora's also in the next map. So, like, is Felicia just pulling triple duty and she's so bad at her job?
Yeah,
like,
I guess
Felicia's
it's
supposed to
more
be bad at
believable.
everything.
This is more believable than the Felicia version of this scene. 'Cause I believe Jacob would do it. Wait, yeah, I never thought about that before. Flora's all the way over. What the
She's in the ice track, but she's also covering for Jacob. What the So she makes it there before we do.
Yeah. Continuity, what's that?
Who knows? Maybe we spent too much time twiddling our thumbs in the deep realms.
Yeah, that must be it. According to that dragon, I have to do this alone or it doesn't count.
I'm so sorry, Base. I didn't think through the consequences of my actions. This is my fault. This counts as a this is not your fault, right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this literally isn't Corrin's fault, but... It's okay, Jacob. An uncle just said I have to beat the ice tribe by myself. I'm not even there yet, so I bet it's fine. Besides, I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Thank you, Lady Based. It's an honor to serve you. Rawr.
Uh-oh. Looks like we have more company. Thank you for your help again so soon. Would you mind lending a hand?
Certainly! You only had to ask. I refuse to let you die in this horrible place.
Same here. Now let's take these creepy things down and get out of this creepy forest. I
As
don't
you
have time
wish.
to transform, by the way.
Leave it to me. We don't have time to transform, but we have time for 8 million lines of dialogue. Okay, we can at least get their support. Oh god, it's more dialogue!
More.
There's so
Never
much. There's so much. I just want to play the game. Oops, I accidentally hit start. If dear viewer, if you haven't seen the Jacob Corrin support, it's the easiest one to get in the world. You get it during the prologue, basically for free. I just want to play the goddamn game. I'm probably gonna cancel the story in future streams.
I do request, since I do have to get going in a little bit as well, actually, since it is 5 EST. So I do request that we play this next time.
Yeah, we can play it next time.
But yeah, I mean, I mainly it's good that we got like all of the pre-route split stuff out of the way first.
Yeah, 4-hour stream, we make it 6 chapters in. I think that's for reading the incredibly wordy story, I think that's a reasonable amount to go. And I do think, like, oh my god, I forgot just how verbose the story was. There's just so much talking.
Yeah.
Especially with 2 people passing it back and forth, and there's always, like, the pause of, like, is this me, is this you? I think we're probably gonna, maybe we'll just, like, shift to only doing supports from now on. But thank you everyone for tuning in. And I'm actually gonna do Conquest next time. Instead of just Bridge of Fate. We're actually playing Conquest maps. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.